Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results.
Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black.
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. It's your guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, and together we make your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning to Raymond Sutton, the fourth, 4827. Good morning, Rel Scott. Good morning, Platinum Boy, Entertainment V. I think that's what it is. And last but not least, shouts out to my man, Till Dog 12. Good morning to all of you, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling this morning, sir?
I am stewtastic, sir. How about you?
Absolutely stupendous.
Had a little spiciness in the pregame show this morning, but it's
it's
all good.
Oh man,
It's a Monday.
I had to get off of that meeting and go and pray for Tree one-on-one, me and the Lord. Didn't want any distractions. She woke up on the wrong side of the lily pad this morning. So I had to make sure that God covered her and made her day better. I want her day to be the best day possible.
As you can see, everybody watching right now, shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in Detroit. If you're watching right now as well, I got the Lakers, one of my Lakers gear outfits on. Got one of my Lakers outfits on because we are struggling with a C. Struggling with a C. As a matter of fact, your team. I just realized that's your team. The Knicks.
Yeah, we beat y'all down last night in Madison Square Garden. It's the Knicks' sixth straight win. Mike Brown was struggling prior to those 6 straight wins. It was LeBron's 32nd time last night playing in the Mecca, and LeBron had 22 points. I mean, LeBron's averaging 22, 6, and 7. If y'all think he's going to retire, y'all should stop. Stop.
We'll get into the conversation a little bit deeper later, man.
Okay, all right.
I think we're gonna have to pull the trigger on doing something. The trade deadline is what, 2 days away?
I think it's Thursday.
I think it's Thursday.
I think it's Thursday.
Unpopular opinion. No, I think it might be a popular opinion with Laker fans, man. We need to find a deal for LeBron, man.
Okay. Well,
to make him happy and to make us better, because right now it ain't working.
Well,
it's just not working to the degree we need to win a championship is what I'm saying.
Well, he's the second best player on y'all's roster right now.
Yeah.
And when it comes to defensively, and even though he's not playing back-to-backs, he might be the best player on y'all's roster because Luka don't play no D. Anyway, huge win for the Knicks last night, 112-100 over your Lakers in the Mecca of basketball.
Marcus Smart has clearly lost a step. He's not the Boston Celtic Marcus Smart.
Oh, no.
Dalton Connect, who was doing great his rookie year, ever since that trade fell apart last year, he's disconnected. DeAndre Ayton is just look like Tarzan, play like Jane.
But I told you that when you signed him. You tried to make it seem
like Tarzan and play like freaking Jane.
He's a Pro Bowl center. Pro Bowl?
Not Pro Bowl.
You were saying the most ridiculous things when y'all signed him.
All-Star
You were saying the most ridiculous things. Being a fan, being a fanatic. Oh, it's a great signing. Great for what and for who? For the extra long chairs y'all need on the sideline for him to sit in?
We
Y'all's
look
a bus.
we look good on paper, but that's just it. It's just good on paper.
You mentioned your Lakers gear, man. Let me do this real quick. Shouts out to the Detroit Tigers today.
Cecil Fielder.
WGPR, Hot 107.5 HD2 in Detroit. Shouts out to y'all. Got that Detroit Tigers jersey on. No, not Cecil. I wish I had a Cecil. Mr. Horton.
He said Mr. Horton. Like, I know you don't know who the guy's first name is.
Tom.
Tom Horton?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know who it is. I'm not a Detroit Tigers fan like that.
But anyway, shouts out to the good folks in WGPR. Hot 107.5 HD2 FM in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
Good morning, Tiffany Portland. Tiffany Poodle in Portland. Good morning. See you this week. Tiffany's coming on the trip as well. Speaking of which, man, shouts out to everybody that's coming on the Two Live Stews inaugural Super Bowl cruise.
Yes.
This weekend, man, we head out Thursday late afternoon. We're going to do the show Thursday morning. By the way, that's a good reminder. We are going to do the show Thursday morning, but then we headed to Miami, Florida to get on that big boat to go across the big water headed to the Bahamas. And we're going to have the first Super Bowl cruise ever. Yes.
You done with that? Real quick, let me just say this to y'all real quick. I got to tell you something that is hilariously funny.
Okay.
If you will allow me to do so.
Yeah, please.
Take a look at this and tell me what you see. Do you recognize where this place is?
It looks like a lawn chair, not a lawn chair, but like a porch chair, and there's a squirrel look like on the back of the chair.
Okay, you're right.
There's also a water hose.
Very, very perceptive. Do you know where this is?
In your backyard?
No, this is in our mother's backyard.
Ah! Okay.
I'm going to zoom in on the squirrel. Tell me what you see.
Well, first of all, I don't know why he's even outside at this point. Because I see some snow on the ground, and squirrels, historically, they hibernate.
Right.
Which is crazy you mentioned this, because the other day, Saturday, I went to my car, and I saw like this big-ass bird on a limb. And I'm like, bro, what are you
doing? Why you do right? Where's your nest? Where's your crib?
No, not a nest. They migrate to the south in wintertime.
Why are you even here?
Why are you even here?
This squirrel was on Mom's patio, and when she sent me the picture, I said, right now, you have to open the door and let him in. It's a cry for help. They just don't stand there and allow you to take pictures of them. They're afraid of big people. They take off when they get that close to big people.
You are right.
He is standing there and allowing you to photograph him because he wants to come inside.
You're probably right, man, because that's very odd.
That's how cold it was in these streets this past weekend.
Let me tell you something, man.
Before you tell me,
go ahead.
This squirrel has his arms folded and is using his tail to warm up his back while standing 2 yards away from a human and allowing the human to take a picture of him. He's begging to come inside.
You're exactly right, man. You're exactly right. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I went out early Saturday morning. If you were homeless on Saturday, I sent out a big prayer for all the homeless people, because there's no way you were going to make it through the day, through the night.
No way.
There's no way you were going to make it through the night. Saturday may have been the coldest day I can ever remember in my life.
It was Detroit cold in Georgia.
Yeah.
That's I tell you, WGPR. It was Detroit cold in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that squirrel begging to come inside?
Right. They don't do that. I saw a real live bird on a branch. When it was, I think it had to be with wind. What was it called? What was it called?
Wind chill.
Wind chill.
Yes.
Right. with wind chill and everything, man, it had to be below zero.
Squirrel looked like Hustle Man or Martin.
Had to be below zero.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, the squirrel was outside Ma's door for like 20 minutes, and I said, "Ma, you got to open the door, let the squirrel in."
I wonder if the Joker was just frozen. Maybe he was already frozen solid, dead.
Yeah,
he was just stuck on the back of the chair.
Yeah. And my apologies. It's Willie Horton, not Tom Horton.
Right. Exactly.
We appreciate that, dogs and poodles in the chat.
In the D.
A lot of stuff to get into, man.
Yeah,
How was your weekend, sir?
It was great. I didn't chilled. Obviously, I didn't leave the house really. But good weekend, man. Watched a lot of basketball, college basketball. Very alarming to see Dick Vitale this weekend. Broadcasting. Can't even remember which game it was at this point. Dick Vitale, man. I posted this in the 2 Hour Studios chat room.
I hope it's not what I didn't see it, so this is going to be news to me. What'd you say, man?
Well, I just said it looks like his battery is on low. Like Dick Vitale is at 30% of the Dick Vitale we grew up on.
He's an energy ball. He is an energy ball.
Or used to be.
Used to be. Yes.
Right. What I'm saying right now, he is operating at 30% capacity at what he normally did back. And I mean, I'm not trying to. He's old. He's like 90 years old. I get it. Lee Corso, same way. I think Dick Vitale is about to be the new Lee Corso.
Yeah, but don't take it no further than that, please.
Right. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying he's lost a step.
Yes.
It's the equivalent of what we would say to an old athlete. They've lost a step or two. Yeah. Dick Vitale has literally lost 78 steps. Not just a step or two. He's lost a lot of steps. So shouts out to Dick Vitale and prayers to him, man, and hopefully he can keep on doing what he loves to do, and that's to talk about college basketball. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Right before you get started, we gotta do some house cleaning, and then we'll get into the show. On last Thursday's show, good morning, Tree.
Good morning, Tree.
Are you going to talk about Lamont? He passed away. Since you're talking about people that.
Right.
DeMan Wilson, also known as, and I can't believe I didn't send you a meme for this. Do we have one, Tree? Oh my gosh. You know why I didn't send it? Because I thought Arlie would talk about it in her segment.
Well, that's very possible. She may be doing that, but you probably, you sent Tree like 6 memes per segment. There's like 36 memes that she's trying to load. Like 36.
Rest in peace to DeMan Wilson. His actual first name, I didn't realize this. His first name was Grady DeMan Wilson. Kind of like, so very interesting there. But DeMan Wilson, a.k.a. Lamont Sanford from Sanford Sun, gone home to glory, man. R.I.P. One of the most memorable characters in TV history. Definitely a staple to our childhood, to most black people's childhood in the last 40, 50 years. Real terrible news, man. Rest in peace to him.
And shouts out to RC in Minnesota. You're right. We talked about Lou Holtz a few weeks ago, and he is now, it's been reported that he is in hospice now.
Wow.
Yeah. So whatever y'all do, don't allow your names to come off of the lips of Douglas Stewart. Oops, this way.
That's not true. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Okay. So before we get into setting up the show, I really appreciate you. Rest in peace to Brother Wilson. He was phenomenal. Typecasted because I never saw him in anything else but Sanford & Son, but he was phenomenal. Sir, on Thursday's show, a report was read about Ray J. Mm-hmm. And after the report was read, I said, that dude is full of it.
And you're watching the 2 Hour Studios experience.
That dude's full of it. That dude's fine. That dude's capping, as the young kids say. You busted my testicles big time. How dare you say that? You shouldn't do that. That man's sick, trying to share his sickness with us, blase, blase, blase.
Right.
Okay. Not only was Ray J capping, his cap.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not a true statement you just made.
Not only was Ray J capping, his cap made Princess Love amend protective orders against him after he said he had months to live Well, after the protective order was rescinded by Princess Love, Ray J's wife or ex-wife, whatever she is, Ray J shares that he has been hospitalized, but now, after the protective order was rescinded, the Lord has healed Ray J. Come on, give me the applause, Doug. Give me the applause. The rapper, singer, provided an update on his health, revealing that a miracle has happened after his latest doctor's visit, and now he feels better. And as a matter of fact, he is now healed.
Okay,
Look at God.
What's your point?
Ray J was capping, like I told you, he was capping last week. That's my point. Ray J's full of doo-doo. Always has been, always is full of doo-doo. Wasn't nothing wrong with his heart.
Do miracles not happen? See, you got to tell the whole story.
Right.
This was reported by TMZ.
Yep. Okay.
Ray,
so that means that means
that doesn't mean it's not true.
Oh,
that doesn't mean a miracle didn't happen.
But because it was
My
reported by
point to you is
TMZ, that means it was real because it was reported by TMZ.
You don't know if it's real or not.
Right.
The man may have had a miracle.
Ray J full of shit. Always has been, always is. That's what Ray J do.
Okay.
He got to do a lot of stuff to try to get the light that Brandy has. He's always been competing for light. So he lies and makes things up. You hold a gun on your wife and baby one day, and the next day you having your time is ticking.
Cancer, not cancer, heart failure.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a miracle, Doug. He's fine now.
Praise God.
I know you're happy.
Praise God.
Right.
Hey, Arlie coming up a little bit later with the Arlie Wood report, and she's going to get into all of the latest entertainment news. Maybe she'll talk a little bit about the miracle that AJ, what's his name? Ray J received. Last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group, 2livestewstore.com. Go to 2livestewstore.com. Check out all of our merch. And what else do we got? Yeah, when we get back from the break, we're going to talk about your boy Deion.
Prime time.
Went
from he went from I might not live to see 2027 to I'm as healthy as a newborn baby. Congratulations, Ray J.
What about
congratulations?
What that couldn't be a positive affirmation? Maybe he's trying to speak it into existence. He's trying to be positive.
A dude full of doo-doo. Period.
But you automatically think that he's lying. Why would somebody lie about a diagnosis that they're about to die?
Every time Trump get on TV, he's lying. Every time Ray J is recorded, he's lying.
All right, man.
I got pools outside. Got pools in my bathroom. Got pools in my garage. Got pools in my front yard. Got pools in my backyard. Got pools in my side yard.
You put Ray J in a category with a man that's told at least 70,000 lies over the last decade.
Hey, man. Again,
you think Ray J would get on a public platform and just make something up like that? I don't think people are like that.
Go back and look at 5 clips, man. Any 5 clips you want, you will hear countless lies from Ray J.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. 2 Live Stews.
My name is Donald Bradley. I'm the CEO and founder of PlanNet Marketing here in the United Kingdom for another amazing event. Today we had over 2,000 individuals coming to be educated and be recognized on what we believe is the fastest growing business on the planet. Never before have I gone to a local event in a country anywhere and had 9 rings to pass out, 9 six-figure rings from over $100,000 a year to over $500,000 a year. Stay tuned. Right place, right time, right people. If you know anybody that's involved in PlanNet Marketing in the 22 different countries that we're doing business in, get back with them. Everything in life is all about timing, but more important than timing is something called positioning. We are looking for leaders in a country near you. Join us.
Dr. Peter Safar had a daughter, and she died from an asthma attack. He wasn't there at the time of her asthma attack, and no one around her knew what to do. And he became obsessed with the question, what if people knew what to do in the first few minutes of a tragedy? So he helped invent and pioneer CPR. But then he realized most people don't die instantly. They die on their way to the hospital. So Dr. Saffer invented the Freedom House. He took orderlies, janitors, and people that the hospital had written off and gave them advanced medical training. And it was staffed almost exclusively by black men. The first year of operation, these black men saved hundreds of lives. They were taught everything, even how to deliver babies. These black men did so well that they became the model for today's EMS system and the 911 system. Every ambulance you see today traces its roots back to a group of black men and a doctor who saw their value.
If you guys, the Two Live Stews, Dutch Store, Wine Store, to make up of those stews, this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for choosing the Two Live Stews this morning. We appreciate you. And another shout out to the good folks at WGPR. Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
Happy Black History Month to you, man. So we're going to be coming with those little vignettes all month long. Hey, but speaking of which, coming to you about information, do you love to travel? All right. Make money, travel with Intellitravel. Become a home-based travel agent. Book dream vacations and earn commissions from anywhere with expert training and top suppliers. Turn your passion into profit with Intellitravel. Your journey to a flexible, rewarding career starts now. If you're interested in Intellitravel, check them out right there at Intellitravel.com, but email me, and in the subject line, put Intellitravel. My email address is sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. That's sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
Hey, man. The great Deion Sanders, a.k.a. Prime Time, top 5 athlete in all of sports, in my humble opinion, has spoken. I'm looking forward to get into this with you. You want to go ahead and share the information with the dogs and poodles?
Well, Deion Sanders has introduced an NFL-style tiered fine system for the University of Colorado football players to enforce discipline, accountability, and professional behavior, with penalties ranging from $400 to $5,000 for misconduct. The system aims to shift the team culture, applying to actions like missing meetings, workouts, and social media violations.
Yeah.
My one question, and you see all of the fines right there.
Yes.
Tree, I think you're going to have to take us off so it can get a little bigger. It's kind of small print. You can see all of the fines right there. $400 if you're late to a meeting, all the way up to $5,000 for public or social media misconduct.
Yes. Yes.
My question to you,
to
the listeners, anybody watching this, anybody listening to this under the sound of my voice, what if the kid just don't have it?
Okay.
What's the result?
I ain't got it, coach.
What is right? Because I don't believe that every one of these kids are on, got some type of NIL deal. I definitely know that if they have an NIL deal, it's not the equivalent to maybe the quarterback or the starting wide receiver or one of the best players on the team.
Yes.
Like, what happens if the kid does not have it?
One real quick. Mal 1313 -H6K. I agree with you 1,000%.
Now, I'm not saying I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't like it. Let me put it like this. I get it. Because we're in different times with NIL and the portal and all of that. I get it. These guys are getting money. But my question is how does this work if the kid just don't have it?
I'll never get to it because these memes all have validity to them. RC-Minnesota says, all I want to know is where does the fine money go to? It goes into a pot that will cover the cost for the team to do things. It goes into a pot for things that the team may need.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already checked that out.
Okay.
So no, this money don't go to Prime. This money don't go to chicken wings.
No,
This money don't go to jewelry. This money goes back to the team in some form or fashion.
I don't think anybody thought the money was going in Prime pocket.
I was just answering a question.
Okay.
Okay. My question to you before I get into this.
Uh-huh.
You played college football on 2 different college teams.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
played at Newberry.
I didn't really play on the second one, but go ahead.
You were on 2 college football teams.
Mm-hmm.
You played at Newberry with the Indians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they've changed their name to Native Americans.
Their name now is the Wolves, the Newberry
praise
Wolves.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
They did that a long time ago. Okay,
that's
go
awesome.
Ahead.
You played with the Newberry Wolves,
Mhm.
and you played on you were on the roster of the South Carolina State University Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
While you were at these 2 schools
Uh-huh.
on the football team,
Okay.
how many kids were late to a meeting, late to a practice, didn't come to a meeting, didn't come to a practice? How many kids fell in line to get fined with the rules that we're seeing Deion talk about right here? Tell me.
Very rare. Very
Okay.
rare because you didn't want the repercussions. You didn't want to have to run bleachers. You didn't want to have to stay after practice, do wind sprints. You didn't want to do crab crawls or duck walk for an hour. Yeah, it rarely happened, but it did happen.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But it rarely happened, but
Right.
it did happen.
Uh-huh.
Sir, there was a time where it was Freaknik, and our coach allowed us to go out prior to the meeting, told us to be back. 3 guys came back to the meeting 1 minute late.
Mm-hmm.
And all of us, everybody in the DB room, had a 6 o'clock morning workout in the stadium.
Right.
All of us, because
Okay.
of one player. Can you imagine now that there's kids that are making $2, $3, $4, $6, $8 million,
Uh-huh.
$8 million
Uh-huh.
that are deciding I can come to practice late. I don't have to show. Oh, they're doing voluntary so-and-so. I'm not going to that. Hey, man, I make more money than the coach.
Right.
Why am I worried about doing what he says? I make more than him.
Right.
So Deion has to do this.
Yeah,
When you got people making an excess of money and a lot of money, you have to keep them in line. How? With their money.
Uh-huh. Well, here's the thing. That's kind of like a double-edged sword. Because you're right. Carson Beck made what, $8 million this year for the University of Miami? Was
Allegedly,
it $8 million?
yes. I think it was 4.5, but allegedly it was a lot.
So Carson Beck getting a $5,000 fine ain't shit. So he probably going to purposely come late to meetings in relative terms. But I'm talking about somebody that doesn't have an $8 million NIL deal. I'm talking about the 3rd string center.
Right.
I'm talking about the 3rd string, tight end. That's the people I'm talking about. Like, I guess my point is, as somebody said it earlier, did he really think this through? Like, I don't see how this is going to.
Hey, man.
Go ahead. Oh, right here. My man said it right here. Prime thought this out before implementation. He has a collection method that we don't know about.
Well, also, I mentioned that in the first show meeting this morning,
Mhm.
which was almost a debacle, but hey, it is what it is. When we get fined in the National Football League, you don't have to ask somebody to write you a check. It comes out of said check. And yeah, man, if you're doing something that's going to get you a $5,000 fine, I don't care how much you're making. When you see that $5,000 hit 2, 3, 4 times, you understand the severity of what you're doing. These coaches, in my eyes, have no choice but to implement a situation just like this.
Hey, man, factor in that allegedly a lot of kids got in the portal and left because they're just not happy there. If Prime tells the 3rd string center that he owes him $500, I mean, I can fully see that 3rd string center saying, hey, coach, I ain't got it. I don't like playing football no more. I'm just going to go home.
Okay.
I'm just going to go home.
Right.
I can see that happening.
Hey, man.
You can't see that happening? Coach, you asked me for $500. I told you what happened. I gave you a valid excuse why I didn't show up for the meeting on time. You asked me for $500. I'm 3rd string. I'm not getting no playing time. You talking all this crazy shit to me every day? Coach, I love you and I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm going home.
Shouts out to my former teammate. He was a New Jersey dude, Eric Bellamy.
I remember the name.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Not E. Bill, but Eric Bellamy. Eric Bellamy, about 2 practices back to back, I overheard him talking to himself saying, man, this shit ain't worth it. Man,
I've heard that before under people's breaths.
Man, I just don't want to be here.
Right.
And on the third day, what I heard from him was, after this next water break, I'm taking it in. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done.
Right.
And I kept saying to myself, that's not going to happen. He's not just going to quit.
Right.
Water. Everybody takes off to the shed, and we're drinking water. Eric grabbed this cup, stood by the table, didn't sit down, slammed this water, looked at the field for like 30 seconds, turned around, looked under the shed at everybody like this.
Right.
Put his helmet down and started walking off the field.
Right. Like the dude in Life that ran for the darn to try to break out. I can't remember the guy's name.
The coaches saw him walking and didn't say a word. He's going the wrong way. Practice isn't done. No one said, hey, Eric, where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
By the next 2-a-day practice in the evening, somebody else was on the field in Eric's jersey.
Right.
If these kids decide to leave Colorado because they don't want to get fined, they will be take your ass and go on.
Hold on. I think it's bigger
You will
than
be
being
replaced immediately.
From Randy Watson's Stu 42, and you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience. So what happens when Deion is late for a meeting or the coaches are there? Are they going to be fined? I just think, man, it's bigger than the actual fine. Okay? I think it's way bigger than the fine. I think that with everything going on in Colorado, and then you're asking a young man, and listen, you're asking a guy that's got a lot of NIL money and a guy that don't have any NIL money to live up to these same standards. And if they, maybe there's a caveat that's part of this, that if they have a valid excuse, then they won't be fined. Like their car broke down, they got caught in traffic or something like that. Maybe that's part of it. We just don't know yet.
There's an exception to every rule. But Randy, maybe you didn't play college sports. Let me explain something to you. These coaches are never late to a meeting.
Never.
These coaches are never late to a practice. As a matter of fact, I teach and raise my kids to understand this. If you are right on time, you are late. To be on time, you must be early.
You know, my kids grew up learning time. I hesitate to articulate for fear that I may deviate from my given course of rectitude. Therefore, I wish the time to be in counting, sir.
That's right.
Absolutely. But things happen.
Right. Well, again,
Go ahead.
Things happen, but when you're on campus at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, there's no reason for you to be late to an 8 o'clock meeting.
Okay, here's the last part of this, and we can move on to something else. You're watching.
Sir, all I want to say is this.
Go ahead.
This is the times that we're living in now. These kids are making millions. Words and bleachers, running bleachers, don't matter anymore. Getting up at 6 a.m., if I'm being paid $5 million, I'm not coming to that workout at 6 a.m. What they going to do to me?
So you're acknowledging that kids that do have NIL money like that are going to purposely miss meetings because $5,000 ain't shit.
There's $5,000 ain't shit until you add it up and it's $20,000 because you missed 4 meetings. Yeah, they'll get it. They'll get it. But the punishment doesn't outweigh the crime anymore because these kids are filthy rich.
You ever heard the term? I know you've heard the term doing too much. Deion doing too much, man.
No,
Hold on. He's the first person or first coach that I've heard to do something like this. And maybe he's going to be the trendsetter. Maybe he is. I don't know. But it seems like they have a disproportionate size of players leaving Colorado after a year or two.
Right.
Because of all of Deion's rules and these different things that he's doing. And it seems like that they're always at the top of the list as far as guys wanting to leave Colorado and leave Coach Deion after a year or two. Does that not sound accurate? I mean, we can go pull numbers and find out exactly who's lost more kids in the portal than other teams. Go ahead.
When you decide to leave your $2 million job, your $250,000 job, your $4 million job? Where you going to get another $4 million job? Where you going to get another $250,000 job? The spots are taken, sir.
What do you mean? The portal's filled up every year since it's been here.
Sir, you can go into the portal and come out of it a certain time of year.
Okay.
The portal is not there for you every day to jump in and out of.
Okay.
It just don't work like that. You have to be held accountable, and that's what Deion is doing.
I don't
College football is not just college football anymore. It is semi-pro football.
I understand.
People that are being paid get fined for things that they do that breaks the rule books.
I don't want to make it sound like that I'm not for discipline. That's not the case. You know that's not the case. And this is all new. Let me just leave it at that. This is just all new. When I saw that story and I saw him talking behind the microphone and giving these ultimatums, I'm like, dude, you ain't fucking. I'm sorry. You're not freaking Hitler. You're right. You're not freaking Hitler. Why are you talking to these kids like some type of Gestapo, Nazi?
Because clearly there's a problem and he's trying to rectify said problem. Batman said, we don't know what the blue-collar players on these teams are making in NIL. It's another problem with that system. We only hear about the Becks. Yeah, if he's instituting this, clearly there's a reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, if anything we know about Deion, he's always been about his money.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
He's always been about his money.
You know, I can imagine there's probably a lot of resentment in today's college football as well. Because it's just natural instincts. It's just human nature. That's the better phrase.
Dude.
It's human nature to know that Carson Beck, your quarterback's making $8 million and I'm not making nothing. Or I'm making 50 grand. Or even I'm making 100 grand. There's got to be some underlying resentment between these players going on today because of how college football has changed.
There's 5 to 8 players that consume the entire cap in the NFL. The rest of those players are base salary guys. I was one of them. You don't have time to worry about why the guy that's making $20 million gets to do this or that. You're trying to keep your 6-figure job. You're trying to do the best you can to make somebody say, you know what? Next year I'm going to pay him a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it's not college football anymore. It's semi-pro football when it comes to college ball.
Hey, when we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk about your Raiders, who they're looking to hire, as well as an old friend of ours gets a new gig. And really the gigs that have been given in the NFL thus far. We'll talk about that in general.
There's something in common with all of them.
With the Two Live Stews experience. Yeah, man, sometimes I think Deion just be doing too much, man.
Watch how everybody follows suit. I can't imagine how they're dealing with people with college kids that's making $5 million. I can't imagine.
So you think Signetti is going to employ some type of thing like this year?
Watch how everybody.
And they just won the national championship. You think he's going to do something like this?
Watch how everybody follows suit. Just watch.
I don't think Signetti in Indiana are going to do it because they didn't do it this year and it worked. It kind of worked for them.
Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this. Taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now, brainiq.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ Chews, smart, natural, built for results. It's your guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, but together we make up the Two Live Stews and your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for choosing to hang out with us. We really, really appreciate it because we know the choice is yours. Shouts out to our people in Detroit, WGPR, Hot 107.5 HD2 FM in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is building, and we're in the business.
Yes.
Randy Watson's 242. All I know, his ass better win because Signetti has changed the game. In another losing season, he's going to be unemployed, or in his words, you either get terminated or elevated. I couldn't agree with you more, Randy's 242.
Okay,
yes.
so you agree with that?
But it ain't got nothing to do with Deion. It's got everything to do with every athletic director in college football. They all have to look at their coaches now and say, you have a 2-year window, not 5. If Signetti can do it in 2 years in Indiana, damn it, you can do it in 2 years in Colorado. Damn it, you can do it in 2 years in Southern Cal. Damn it, you can do it in 2 years at Notre Dame.
Yeah, so was this even necessary? We've got an example. We've got a blueprint of a program that turns it around real fast and wins. All you're trying to do at Colorado is win. So now you put these this fine structure in place to get rid of kids or to get on the bad side of kids. I don't know if it even is warranted. What's the point of it? We've seen where it can work without fining kids for missing a meeting or coming late to a meeting. Now you're going to add this in to be even more of a quote unquote dictator. Just doesn't make sense to me, man.
What's he supposed to do? Let them not show up?
No,
he didn't do this. He didn't create this system because he just felt like it. He created this system because there was a need.
Right. So you think that last year or he's been there 2 years, right? You think his 2 years at Colorado, they've had a lot of guys with these infractions?
Last year he finished his 3rd year.
Last year was his 3rd year? Okay.
He had 2 years with Travis and 2 years with Shador. Last year was without Travis and Shador. That was year 3 that was completed. He's going into year 4 now.
Okay. Do you think that in the past couple of years, we got to move on. Do you think in the past couple of years since he's been at Colorado that a lot of these guys have had these infractions? There's a lot of guys doing crazy stuff on social media, coming late to meetings, doing this in the community, painting the program in a bad light.
Hey, man, I honestly have no idea because I hadn't heard of it until I saw the fine system. Right. However, he ain't trying to be cute with the fine system. He's trying to run a team.
Yeah.
He needed to do something clearly if he's going to this extent to do something, sir.
Based on reports from early February 2026, the Las Vegas Raiders are set to hire Clint Kubiak as their next head coach. All right. He's the offensive coordinator, and the job can't happen because Clint Kubiak right now is the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. When the season is over, which is this coming weekend, it's expected that they're going to go ahead and give him the keys to the Lord have mercy, I'm old. Las Vegas Raiders. What are your thoughts about Gary Kubiak's little boy? You remember Gary? You probably don't remember Gary Kubiak.
I remember. Come on, man. I remember Gary Kubiak. He's been coaching since I played ball. He's been coaching forever.
No, but I'm talking about as a player. He played quarterback for the Broncos.
Who's my team, man?
I think he might have been behind John Elway as a backup quarterback to John Elway.
Who's my team, sir?
Your team is the Raiders.
Okay. Who is Clint Kubiak?
Clint
NFL
Kubiak
offensive coordinator, known for a West Coast style, Shanahan style concept offense.
Mm-hmm.
Son of longtime NFL head coach Gary Kubiak, came up under Kyle Shanahan, influenced Kyle Shanahan's systems, strong on play action like Kyle Shanahan, bootlegs like Kyle Shanahan, quarterback-friendly designs like Shanahan. Worked for the Vikings, 49ers, Texans, and Broncos in various offensive roles. Mm-hmm. Quarterbacks coach, wide receiver coach, offensive coordinator. His calling card is to clean structure, rhythm passing game, and having heavy run action designed to simplify reads for the quarterback. I am all in on Clint Kubiak being our next head coach after he gets done with what's going on in Seattle. I'm all for it.
Okay.
It's again, I said this several times in the last few weeks when these 10 jobs were open.
Mm-hmm.
when you hire a guy like Stefanski, it makes me say you gave up. Instead of hiring a retread who's coming off of a losing season, why don't you wait to get you, what did I say, sir? Why don't you wait to get you one of the coordinators from the final 4 teams or final 2 teams that's having success this season than sign a guy that's failed the last 2 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
This makes total sense to me for the Raiders.
Right.
Now, can Stefanski have success? I've said from day one, it could ultimately end up being a great hire. However, going into it, you have to be under the impression that he's going to lose because that's what he's done for us lately.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn Kubiak has somehow made Sam Darnold get to a point where he can take his team to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with him being my next head coach. Well done, Raiders! Well done, Raiders!
I hope so, man. The Raiders have just been so insignificant over the last 25 years.
Okay, we got the first pick.
They're in the same conversation with the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Oh, but this right here, Tree, gracious piece. Okay, well, but before we get to this, we got the first pick coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Crosby. We've got Bowers. We've got Ashton Genty, who's shown signs of being good.
Not really.
He's shown burst. Okay. He's shown burst.
Okay, man. Okay.
So getting a guy of this ilk that's a son of a coach that has had success every place he's gone and led his team to a Super Bowl this year, I'm fine with it.
Okay. All right. Tree, yeah, go ahead and flash that. One thing I want to mention to the people watching the show, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience, the coaching positions that have been filled look mighty familiar.
And this is Black History Month.
Seeing that this is Black History Month, we wanted to put a spotlight on this. Put it back up one more time.
Oh, my Lord.
Here's all your new head coaches that have been hired. We talked about it maybe now for the last month. There was 10 positions open as far as head coaches in the NFL. And there you go. There are all your new hires. A couple of retreads with Saleh and McCarthy and Stefanski and Harbaugh.
Yep.
But all of those guys in the middle are first-time head coaches. Joe Brady, Todd Monken, Clint Kubiak, Jeff Hafney, the Jesse Minter kid. He looks like he's like 30 years old.
Sir, I think that the Cleveland Browns can be excited about Monken. And the reason why I think they can be excited about Monken is because Monken has worked with Lamar Jackson. Monken has worked with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has won MVPs under Monken's leadership.
Yeah.
And Monken has always wanted Shador Sanders. They tried to recruit Shador to come to Baltimore to be a backup to Lamar, but Deion and Shador said, I don't want to go no place to be a backup. I want to start.
Right. Also, I believe Monken was the offensive coordinator for Georgia. I saw somewhere online, I need to confirm this. He was the offensive coordinator for Georgia, and they tried to recruit Shador coming out of high school. And that obviously didn't work out.
He's had an affinity for Shador Sanders. When they met for the first time this past weekend, he hugged Shador like, man, I've been trying to get with you for years.
Mm-hmm.
And Shador said, I know, Coach. Well, here we are, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
So this is positive. Now, I'm very disappointed that there is no color in all these hires. And yes, if we were to do a race draft, Robert Saleh will definitely be drafted by us. But other than that, 1 out of 10, one minority out of 10.
Yeah, it's unacceptable, man. But that's how they do us, man. 1 out of 10. And not even, I don't even know Saleh. He wouldn't want us to include him in the brother conversation.
Well,
he probably wouldn't.
Maybe
he probably would.
But again, my comment was, if there was a race draft and we had to take somebody, it would be him.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, whether he want to come or not, it would be him. He's the minority of these 10 guys on this sheet right here.
This is a bad look right here, man.
Oh my gosh, man! The players.
This is a
look
bad
like these
look.
Guys.
When you get it presented like this and you see it right there with illustrations and whatnot, this is a bad look.
I do want to say this.
Rooney Rule's been in effect for, I know, at least 20 years.
It's
Let me look it up. Go ahead. Let me look it up.
I don't necessarily believe in the Rooney Rule anymore. We knew it was a dog and pony show from the start, and that's what we're seeing now. It's a dog and pony show, that Rooney Rule. They hadn't even talked about it this hiring cycle, and there were 10 open jobs. They hadn't even talked about it.
I'm right on it. Rooney Rule came in existence in 2003. So what are we talking? 26 years? Was it 23 years? 23 years. 23 years? 23 years in a hiring cycle where 10 jobs were available. Not one job goes to a black coach. Not one.
Flores deserves the job. He's done an outstanding job in Minnesota. He did an outstanding job with Miami.
But did you really think he was going to get a job, man, after he sued the league?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
However, we found out in the last couple of years that he was right about the quarterback, Tua, down in Miami. He was right about Tua.
Seems like it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So for him to do as outstanding as he's done with the Minnesota Vikings in their defense, their injury-ridden defense, their no-name defense, for him to have the success that he's had and the pressure he puts on opposing teams' quarterbacks, for him not to be considered for one of these jobs is blasphemous. And he did interview with the Pittsburgh Steelers, to my understanding.
Yeah, just to accommodate the Rooney Rule, probably. They probably had him in for token interviews just to say, yeah, we hired or we interviewed a black candidate.
Shouts out to Marcus Sharper, former one of the best interns we've ever had. The only thing disappointing about this coaching cycle is the BLACJ.
I think he just means he probably got cut off some kind of way, black head coaching jobs. Speaking of which, real quick.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, please.
Raheem Morris lands on his feet, man. He's going to be the new defensive coordinator of San Francisco 49ers.
Congratulations, Raheem.
Happy for him.
Eric Bieniemy goes back to Kansas City with Andy Reid.
Mm-hmm.
Happy for Eric Bieniemy. How come he didn't get a head coaching job? I have no idea. Maybe he's interviewing bad. I have no idea. But all I want to say is this, man.
Mm-hmm.
If all 32 teams are owned by Nordics and the Nordics do the hiring for all 32 teams, the likelihood of finding someone with a different skin color to take those jobs is slim to none.
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing new.
People hire folks that they're comfortable with, or folks that they have a rapport with.
Rapport. Yeah.
You would think that these guys would take these billion-dollar franchises and say, I want the best man for the job. But at the end of the day, there's got to be a level of comfort that they're seeking also, because clearly that's what's going on.
Yeah. So Morris brings extensive experience previously serving as the Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator during the 2021 Super Bowl winning season. You know, he had that cup of tea down there in Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. He's been the Falcons coach for the last 2 years. He actually has done in the last 2 years better than our new head coach, Kevin Stefanski.
Yes.
As far as record-wise, win-wise, had a lot of inner turmoil on the team with the quarterback position.
Yep.
Our quarterback that we drafted in the first round, we gave the guy already the veteran player and Kirk Cousins. We gave him $100 million. He got nicked up. The guy we drafted, number 10 in the draft, comes in and go ahead.
Kurt came in nicked up, sir.
Kurt came in nicked up, old.
Right.
We draft Pennick Jr. He gets hurt. So it was a lot of turmoil, and I think that he was trending. I think Raheem Morris was trending up. We reached back down to grab goddamn what's his face, Stefanski. It's just ugly. It's just bad. Yeah. And it's a bad look. That's a real bad look. I don't want to get back into this Atlanta Falcons thing, man, and Stefanski, and because he might figure something out. But it's just bad. It's just bad. It's a bad look from the beginning, man. The whole thing is just an ugly, bad thing.
They said that somebody in the chat mentioned this, and I read some stuff along the same lines, that Flores, when it came to the job in Pittsburgh, they wanted him to cook in the kitchen, but they didn't want him to buy the groceries. And I'm more than positive that Flores will never, ever take a job where he doesn't have some kind of control over the players that's brought in. That's what happened to him down in Miami.
Flores
he was having success down in Miami. He didn't want Tua in Miami.
Chill Dog 12. Flores got the Parcells New England treatment. They wanted him to cook the meals. Here it goes right here.
Yep.
But didn't want him to buy the groceries, particularly the main ingredients.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flores says, I'll keep making a couple $1 million being a coordinator, but I'm not getting another head coaching job for y'all to bring in terrible talent that undercuts me and what I'm trying to do. He'll never do that again. That's what happened in Miami.
Yep. Wow. It's crazy, man. 2026, and we still having these conversations. 2026, I'm going to guess 70% of the league is black. I'm going to guess. Let's just say 60. I'm going to guess 60% of the league is black.
Look at what Sigma Dads is saying.
What?
It's more than 60%, sir. That would be 6 out of 10. It's more than that.
Why
are we still complaining about it? The owners know that no matter what they do, y'all going to still watch on Sundays, still going to tailgate and sell out all the tickets. Hey, Sigma Dads, I love sports, and I'm not going to be in the position to argue with you about that message you just posted.
I guess what he's saying is, what we going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, Ninja? Oh, no. It just takes me back to that. It takes me back to that scene and Do the Right Thing. Hey, Sal, why you ain't got no black people on the wall? But at the same time, Bugging Out came in there. I think that was Martin Lawrence's character. Said, man, I ain't boycotting Sal as good as that motherfucking pizza is.
Right? I want that pizza.
We're addicted to football, man. We're addicted to football, and we try to find reasons on how we can still be mad that there's not more equity in football, but we still be able to consume it, to watch it, to still be fans. Yeah. It's really a contradictory type situation we're in. He's exactly right. The point is well made. He's right.
Up next in the doghouse with the Two Live Stews, man, we'll get to Arlie Wood and her report. We'll get some cruise information. Yeah, I feel bad when you present it like that, man, but I'm looking forward to this Super Bowl, Sigma Dads.
And we'll be right back. Don't go away.
I can't wait to see who the Raiders draft.
You shouldn't say that, man. You shouldn't. Not at this point. Just too soon. Too soon. The guy just made the point. You shouldn't have said that just now.
Being stranded on the side of the road, y'all, in Metro Atlanta is very, very stressful and it's dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing's response times always outpace those national brands. I've been beside the road in Atlanta before, and when you're waiting for hours on a tow truck, it's not cool. Bay 11 Towing says they get to you faster, and they're more cost-effective and efficient while doing so. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on straight breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road or get your vehicle and yourself where you need to be. So next time you find yourself in a jam, Bay 11 Towing, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Bay 11 Towing, where speed and savings come together to get you safely to your destination. Check them out at 404-770-6949. Fast, reliable towing that doesn't cost a fortune. Bay 11 Towing. It's your guys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Gordon's going to make up of those stews, and Arlie's got her cruise hair. Oh, it looks nice, Arlie Wood. It looks nice.
Good morning, Arlie.
Can't do all of that. You can't do all that moving just yet when you get your hair braided. Y'all don't know nothing about that life. Ryan, you do, because you get your hair cornrowed. I know it's a little sore when you first do it.
It is sore when they first do it. It is
right.
First do it. Especially in the front down here, Arlie. But
Right.
I'm going back after the cruise. I'm gonna go back after the cruise.
Arlie,
I ain't
what's
took it down. Brian, I ain't even noticed.
I did cut it out.
Arlie? What's it been? 6 months we've been promoting this cruise, and it's
Longer than
here.
that. Longer than that, buddy. Longer
It's
than that.
here. I'm super excited.
This 8 months or so. We started talking about it in, I think, May.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. My godmama said the other day, "Oh my Lord, y'all been talking about that cruise so long. I didn't know it was coming up." I said, "I know," because I'd show up at the discuss. I'm going on a cruise. She was so sick of me in this cruise.
All right, get us caught up to where we're at on the cruise. The first,
right
the
before she does that, shouts out to the good folks in Detroit, WGPR. We really appreciate y'all for being here.
Thank you, folks in Detroit at WGPR.
And y'all make sure if you're from Detroit and you're making it to that cruise, please identify yourselves the minute you get there, because I got nothing but love for you, and I want to show you how much I love you, and thank you for coming down for us.
He wanna buy you a drink.
That's right. That's exactly right. Okay, Ollie, I'm sorry.
So for those who are cruising with us on the inaugural Cruise with the Stews cruise.
It's kind of a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. You have to say it slowly.
Mm-hmm.
We made it that way on purpose so the stick. Cruise with the Stews.
Exactly.
Or the
Marketing.
Stews Cruise. Because
you
made a good point. We're going to hashtag Stews Cruise 26 so that all our pictures will be easily found and all the stuff. So when you take
Great
pictures,
idea.
Stews Cruise.
It's a tongue twister.
Stews Cruise. But anyway, we will be leaving from the beautiful Miami, Florida on February the 6th, which is Friday. We will cruise to Coco Cay, a perfect day at Coco Cay on Saturday. Sunday, we will go to Nassau, Bahamas. Sunday night, we will watch the football, the Birds versus, what's them other people?
Patriots.
I know, the Birds versus a Patriot. I hope the Birds, I got to vote for the Birds because I said I wanted at least one kind of bird in the Super Bowl. And so I got to go for the Seahawks for that reason.
We didn't get our Falcons, so
we didn't get a Falcon.
Bird.
Okay. Because we are the Dirty Birds, and we are even dirtier now that we picked Stefanski as a coach. But I don't even want to talk about that. The stupid rant people. Anyway, and we will come back to Miami and go back to our respective places. Hopefully warmer because we're all right now in some cold. Ain't nobody in the. It's cold everywhere.
Yeah. It's cold. It's out here. Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy some warm water, and we're gonna come on back to the place and do this again next year. So y'all get ready. For those who can't go with us, we will miss you, but we're gonna have fun without you anyway.
Yes. So we'll be back Monday. So no show. We're gonna be traveling Monday. So we are doing a show this Thursday, but we are not doing a show on Monday because we'll be traveling coming back.
Yes, so we won't be able to, but we'll probably have some great.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna do a best of. We're gonna have a best of ready. We're not gonna have a best of ready. Okay, all right. I guess we're not gonna have best of ready.
Child, she's gonna be vacationing. You can.
But she knew she was gonna be vacationing months ago. Anyway, okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Y'all remember Mel? Y'all remember Kiss My Grits?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You're Mel, and she's Flo. Just
that's fine. That's fine. I pray God continues to bless her despite it all.
He is.
Yes,
she says she's God's favorite.
That's
So for those of us those are cruising, I also want to remind you we're having a Zoom call tonight just to make sure everybody's got their items and they're thinking about what to pack and they're ready to get on board and they're not having any issues. And so tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing that. I'm trying
In fact, City of Detroit is the #1 consumer of cognac in the whole wide world. Cheers. Cognac keep you warm, and that's why Detroit probably buys a lot of cognac.
Yes.
So, Ollie, I'm looking at it. We got a link up on the link for the Zoom call tonight on the cruise. So we got to get that out.
Send it on over, and I'm going to send it on out. So tell everybody it was coming in an email. For those that are listening, please check your emails. Thank you. Okay, so it is time for the birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I just want to say, for those that are born in February, I hope it wasn't as cold when you came out into the world because, oh, honey, bless your heart, you got swaddled. If you had black parents, you were swaddled. He was wrapped up like a burrito. Anyway, for those that are celebrating birthdays, my seat keeps sliding down, so I just keep getting lower and lower. I'm gonna have to wait a minute. So, for those that are celebrating birthdays or anniversaries or any kind of wonderful thing that's happening in your world, happy birthday, happy anniversary from the Two Live Stews crew, and we want to celebrate you. So, just happy birthday to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Clap.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Wish your
Randy
birthday-
Watson,
wish
Stu
your
42.
birthday-
Happy birthday to Caleb.
Happy
19
birthday,
years old today.
Caleb.
Happy birthday, Caleb. We appreciate you, player. We appreciate you, Caleb. Happy birthday.
So it appears that, people that we know having birthdays. Want to send a shout out to Donald Glover, former NFL wide receiver. He turned 51 today. And great birthdays from over the past while we have been one from another. We have Big Boy of the duo Outkast celebrating her birthday yesterday. He turned 51. Outkast on the last one, blah, blah. I like the way you move.
By the way, make sure y'all stay tuned. Stu's Jukebox today going to be fire. It's going to be fire. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yes, Garrett Morgan still living. Y'all remember him? He started, he's been doing this thing for a very long time. He was SNL, he was Martin, the Jamie Foxx show, all that. He is 89 yesterday. He turned 89.
Stan for Martin.
Huh?
Stan
Yes.
for Martin, right?
His name, he was married to, what's her name? Ella? What was Miss Aunt Ella? Was that his name?
You talking about the Jamie Foxx show.
I mean, yes, the Jamie Foxx. Oh, yeah, Stan from the radio station.
Right. Stan from the radio station for Martin.
Yes.
Right.
He is 89. Garrett Morgan still doing things.
I believe he was the first black actor on Saturday Night Live. When Saturday Night Live started, he was on Saturday Night Live, right? Before
He was
Eddie and everything.
SNL.
Yeah.
Good
Yep.
grab, Doug. That's a really good grab.
Mhm.
That is, he was an SNL great. I had him as I said SNL, Martin, the Jamie Foxx show, the
Okay,
things that
okay.
we might remember. And then there was some deceased greats who were celebrated. Rick James had a birth, would have been Sherman
Now, Rick James,
Hemsley.
bitch.
That's right. Rick James was bad. That's some different artists. But anyway, I love me some Rick James.
Me too.
Sherman Hemsley, loved him. That was one of my favorite shows. I used to love the Jeffersons. Oh my God.
Great
I love
show.
it. He was so
Yeah,
funny
Great
to me.
show.
Rest in peace, George.
So rest in peace to George. And then coming up, Cameron will celebrate her birthday on the 4th. Ayanna Presley, who is one of our great congresswomen, and Lawrence Taylor, Big LT. He'll have a
Yeah.
birthday coming up on the 4th. We also want to send our condolences, as you all mentioned earlier in the show, for DeMan Wilson, who died at 71 following, I didn't know it was cancer complications. He was our beloved dummy on Sanford and Son, playing Fred G stands for gout, Sanford's beloved son. He was 79, not 71. And Lamont Sanford. They never switched him. They never had different ones like the Jeffersons did. We had the same Lamont all the seasons. He did some other things. Most recently, his last foray into there was in 2023. So he was still acting 50 some years after he started back in 1970s. 72 to 77 was our NBC's highest rated show, according to the TV Insider. Everyone loved Sanford and Son. So
No question.
Rest
Rest
in
in peace, Lamont.
cancer
Always-
is the devil.
Every time I see him, I think our father, man. He reminds me of how our old man used to look, or how
It
old
was-
man looked. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
They got
Our
a
old man
similar
had a
look.
slightly slimmer nose,
Uh-huh.
He had
but
a more narrow face, but it was a
little
similar
narrow
look.
face, but they
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of each other.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay. So rest in peace, his family, and they've at his son with the same name as a junior, and he was just, saying how much he loved his dad, and he was a great guy, and he'll be missed. So that is very true. And then y'all mentioned Ray J, and I just want to take a moment to discuss the Ray J. I am in somewhat line with Ryan Stewart, because Ray J be on the foolery. Now, we can say that he was headed to court when the TMZ, as is Doug's Bible, said that he was doing better. But TMZ even had like a little, they were like, he looked like his day to day, but he was dying the day before. But it could be that he had to kind of straighten himself up and go into court so that they would give him an opportunity to see his children. But it seems to me, now let me just say this, you get more if you sick. If you talking about I'm really good, I'm strong, and you lying on the TV. So on the out there on the internet. So you just never know, Ray J. But they said Dr. somebody laid hands on him, and He's
Laying
better.
hands on him.
That's what they said. That's exactly. If Doug watched the video from Ray J going into court with the dude in front of him, was that the whatever that dude is, something 100. I can't think of his name.
Whack 100.
Yeah, I think that's who Whack 100 was walking in front of him, I think. And he was the one who said, yeah, he's doing better. Dr. Ugg. I think he said Dr. Ugg. And I went to try to look up a Dr. Ugg. There is no reference to a Dr. Ugg related to anything. But he laid hands. And I do believe God is a healer. Now, let me not.
Yes, he's a healer. I agree. I agree.
But y'all better quit playing with him.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say, Ray J. Quit playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know for a fact Ray J is one who has said, and I quote, you got the algorithm wants what it wants, and you have to give the algorithm what it wants. The algorithm wants chaos.
Right.
I'm giving it chaos.
Right.
But I can
Yeah, but when we're talking about somebody dying, why would you assume the negative?
Because of this person's history, not because of what they just said, because of their history.
Okay, you might think that, but you shouldn't. I don't think you should put that out in the world that you think this man is lying. But what happens if he dies a year from now?
You kill somebody every week on this show. We don't fuss at you.
No, it's totally different. What happens if he passes away a year from now?
Then
what?
Then
I'm not gonna feel bad.
Then condolences to Ray J. Yeah, then condolences to Ray J. But if you walk like a duck, waddle like a duck, and you play in mud, you're probably a duck.
Yeah, I don't think most people make up something about them dying and having cancer. I don't think people do that.
Doug, there is so much history.
I just don't think that
everyday people doing that to get sympathy, to get people. It's a whole disease.
Right. Maybe I'm just gullible then, and that's fine.
For the record, we're not talking about people. We're talking about Ray J, where you can go to his YouTube channel.
Ray J is not a person. Ray J is not a person.
Listen to what he says every day. Don't just read one clip, Doug.
All right.
I'm not even thinking about Ray J
every day.
I guess I'm just gullible in this conversation. Then.
But you were a fool with this one, but it's
when
okay.
You say you got 60, when you got heart block, you ain't on nobody's internet telling nobody.
Right. You ain't got no time to be.
You somewhere trying to get them to unblock your heart.
Right.
My cousin who died from blockage of heart issues went to the hospital. He wasn't on there. Y'all, guess what? I'm in the hospital today, and I'm so sick. And he is gone on to glory. So I wouldn't be having time to be walking nowhere. You are in the hospital. They're putting stents in. They're doing they're doing medical stuff to you.
Even if he doesn't pass away in the next year, which I'm praying he doesn't.
Oh, me too.
Even if he doesn't, and he does, how you gonna feel about that then?
It's all my fault, Doug. It'll all be my fault.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan put him to death.
It'll all be my fault.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. But anyway,
something tells me he's gonna be fine.
But if it's not, it wasn't because of what he said it was. It's because of what the doctors told him. He need to stop drinking and smoking and doing all that. That will mess you up faster than, I got heart blocks or whatever. But I wish Ray J the best, because knowing him, he and my brother are really good friends. And so I have a whole different perspective. He is a funny dude, but he is struggling with something and he needs to get some additional help on something else right now. So and that's me saying that, just looking at the video when he sent it, I was like, Poe Ray J, he had a couple of drinks. He was on something else. But anyway,
every day.
Praying for him. Despite his limited time, as he says it, he looked really good the other day going into court. It looks like he'll be able to see his children. And I hope that is the thing that makes him go, get it together, brother. So anyway, I want to talk about the Grammys, which I did not watch, but saw so many. And thank you so much, Tree.
I totally forgot. I forgot about the Grammys. I forgot about really the goddamn fight.
It was really good.
The Shadur fight, Shakur fight. I forgot about that. God damn.
So you didn't do all of the stuff.
Yeah, and I usually watch the Grammys, and I damn sure watch, top heavyweight or not.
Y'all know Miles plays a few instruments and is really into music. So he's been talking about these Grammys for 2 weeks. I enjoyed watching it with him last night. Several surprises. I'm sure Ollie's about to get into that. And what you missed, I may follow up with. Go ahead, Ollie, please.
No, because I didn't watch it and only got to go see clips of different things. What I was most happy about was, several of the artists got up and used their platform to talk about where we are in this country. So that was really nice when they won some like F ICE or, immigrants built this country. And, of course, it's, as we can be sometimes, we get, why they ain't say nothing specific about Black people? Sir, everybody in this world, hey, we speaking to who's getting the brunt of crap right now, and that's the poor immigrants. And so Shaboozey is the son of who is the country artist who won for best country duo. He and Jelly Roll did a song. I think it's called Amen. I've not heard it, but they won. And so he got up to speak that his mother was an immigrant and immigrants helped build this country. And, they should, and technically everybody on this continent is an immigrant except for the Native Americans, hence their name. So I need everybody to just, chill out. Kendrick Lamar won, his Gen X album won, and he's, got up Tyler in a category I had never heard of, Best African Music, which is interesting.
Tyler, the creator, right?
Performance. No, Tyler, Tyla, the little bitty girl who can move everybody. She be moving her little boom boom like she's
Best African music. What's the category called?
Best African Music Performance.
Okay.
So you have to go look up
is that tied into that music that's real popular now? What do they call that music?
Doom doom to his all the island kind of sound.
What do they call it? They call it Afrobeats. Is it tied into Afrobeats?
I don't know if it's the same as Afrobeats. I would have to look that up, Doug, because I don't know enough about the category to really give you that insight. But I believe that's the
Afrobeats is hot. Like that's the thing.
Everybody's doing the little dance. You got a bunch of dance
yeah.
little step look things, and it requires some little, it requires dance skills for real. Right. That little girl be, shaking her little boom boom. She's as big as my finger, and her little boom boom just boop boop boop. She won, which I thought was interesting. And Tyler, the Creator, was nominated for a lot of things. He won for best album cover. Now, I was like, well, when did they start an album cover best? I ain't never heard that before. But of course, go back and do a little research. It started with the inaugural year in 1959. And back then, Frank Sinatra won for Only the Lonely, his album cover. And then they had the category was renamed for best. It was named album. It was originally best album cover. It's changed names a couple of times. I don't know what else you could call it. And then they brought it back, and probably so they could give him an award because he was nominated for so much and he did not win, best rap album, best, whatever. So yeah, shout out to him. Bad Bunny did win a Grammy for album of the year. Wonder if that was purposeful for what's coming up next week.
And shouts out to Jelly Roll. He won one too and got up there and praised his wife and praised Jesus for turning his life around. He was very, very thankful and gave all his glory to the Most High with his moment on the stage getting his Grammy.
That's how you have to do it. Shout out to all the Grammy winners. Next year we'll be at the Grammys, guys. I'm gonna claim it. We're gonna just be there because we're so
maybe that's our next trip. So we're trying to figure out our next trip with the Stews. Maybe we go to one of these award shows.
That would be fun. I love it. I want to go to the Oscars because they always talk about Oscars so white, and we can come bring our black asses up and then show them what it ain't that white.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it outside. We're gonna watch it outside
at the bar down the street.
Hey, Arlie, can you stick around?
Oh. No, I can't. Not today. I love you.
Oh, we wanted to talk with you about this. Okay,
all right. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I saw that. Oh my God, that is horrible. Bless him heart. What made him think that sweat wasn't gonna lift it?
Hey, listen, Stu's Jukebox coming back, and we're gonna talk about your most embarrassing moment in the history of your life.
Yeah.
Don't go away. 2 Live Stu's experience.
Outstanding job, Ollie. Thank you very much. Shouts out to you, Detroit. Y'all keep it locked. Stu's up next. I can't imagine how embarrassed that dude is.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every work.
Let me tell you who I mean. Rubber band, why does the Taliban rolls on the right, didn't large in my other hand. Always trouble, man. Always trouble, man. Worth a couple $100 grand. Chevy's out, cuz, man.
guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan. Together we're the Two Live Stews and your Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5 HD2 FM in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
Shouts out to T.I., T.I.P., Tip.
Was that a medley of T.I. songs just now? Is that correct? Would that be called a medley?
Exactly. That was a medley of T.I. music. He got the new track that's out, which I think we're going to get here in a minute. But shouts out to the king. Hey, real quick.
He's the king of the South, man. He's the king of the South. No question about it.
Hey, folks, your legacy is more than just memories. It's the financial stability you leave behind. Doug Stewart, I'd love to be your life insurance agent. I'll help you protect your family's fortune with affordable, trusted life insurance. Don't wait to secure what you've worked so hard for. Call me today for a free, no-obligation quote because our community deserves peace of mind. Listen, you need life insurance. If you've been putting it off, I'd love to be your agent. That's what I actually do in the daytime, during the daytime. Give me a call. Phone number directly to me, 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073. All right.
T.I.'s new album is fire. We'll get into it a little bit later. But he is the rubber band man, and I do consider
Wild
him,
as a Taliban.
I do consider
9
him
in my right, 45 in the other hand. I love that.
I do consider him the king of the South. I really do.
Okay. Jarrell Miller, in a bizarre turn of events in Madison Square Garden for one of the pre-fights before the Shakur Richardson fight. He lost his hairpiece / toupee. It was punched off by Kingsley Eba in the second round. Despite this, Miller went on to win by a split decision.
Literally got his toupee knocked off his head and was staying hanging on the back to the point where he just snatched it off and threw it somewhere in the crowd.
Put it back up one more time, Tree, before I bring y'all on. I got a question that applies to this.
Oh gosh.
That may be the most embarrassing thing that I've ever seen from an athlete
on live television.
On live television in the history of my life.
Is it?
I'm trying to think. What have I seen more embarrassing than an athlete?
Are you looking at it? Are you looking at the picture that's up?
Oh, you talk about
look
Ryan,
at that. Look at that hole in that man's head. And he took an uppercut from Eba. And when his head snapped back after the uppercut, the front of his toupee just lifted. That's the
I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for dude, man.
Hey, man. Why do you think you're going to be able to glue a toupee on your head and it's going to sustain the sweat and the rubbing and the grabbing and the leaning on? Why would you think that toupee is going to stay up there?
Well, man, I would imagine the person doing your toupee is giving you some guarantees.
Hey, man,
I would guess
it's got to be some type of. I have no idea. I don't use toupees. I can grow my hair fully however I like.
The contract is void. The contract is void between you and your toupee person if it comes off.
Look at this.
Look at
this.
Yours isn't that bad. Your braids weren't that bad.
But that's my hair.
Right.
I wouldn't have this problem. That's my hair.
Right.
This guy had somebody glue a piece or somebody glued an ensemble and placed it up there. Why would you think that would be able to endure a fight?
Okay, so we got to get the last 48, but I want everybody to come on. I mentioned it
oh my God,
in
is the last 48 time already? Jesus,
no.
By today.
I said before we get the last 48, I wanted to get everybody's opinion on this question. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in your life? Arlie, Tree, come on in.
I was in the 8th grade. It was the first day back from Christmas break. I got off the bus with my burgundy and gray Puma windbreaker on, my burgundy suede Pumas, and I felt good about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say the guy's name, but 2 of the school bullies tripped me. I fell and had a hole in my pants. And because they were the bullies, I got up and acted as if nothing happened and I just walked off, and I looked down, and when I saw the hole in my knee, I turned around and went back and whooped some ass. And
Who
never
were the
had to deal with
bullies?
it. I'm not
You,
calling
you,
them names.
it's proper to call out bullies. Who was it?
I'm not calling the bullies.
What
names.
grade
I'm
was
just
this
talking-
again?
I was in the 8th grade.
You were
I
in
was
the 8th grade?
No, I was in the 7th. They were in the 8th, both of them. And I guess they figured I was just going to get up and walk off.
Why did they want to bully you in the first place?
Because I was fresh to death. I was fresh to death. I was fresh to death.
Okay, so if you had on the matching Puma windbreak
Yes.
with the matching Pumas, you
Yes.
were fresh to death.
I was fresh to death. Dude tripped me. I fell, slid on the ground.
So jealousy.
That's exactly what it was. But I took 3 or 4 steps to walk off, and then I realized if you don't go back and do something, you're going to deal with this every day for the rest of your life. And it was the most embarrassing time of my life.
We gotta talk about this when we get off air. I gotta hear who these people were, man.
I'll tell you who they were.
Hell, what you gonna do, Doug?
I'll tell you who they were.
Tree, go ahead. Your most embarrassing moment in your life.
I don't want to go first because I don't really.
She's probably got too many to choose from.
You
Don't-
No,
don't
I
put no
don't
pressure on her.
embarrass easy. I don't know. I wish I knew we were doing this.
I
good
sent
point.
out a message this morning.
You did send out a message.
Yeah, while I'm in the shower washing my ass.
Oh yeah, please wash your ass. All right, Ollie, how about you? What's your most embarrassing moment you can think of?
Let me think. So, Doug, let me just tell you, most of the time I can laugh at myself.
Exactly.
So I don't have like the
Right,
embarrassment.
we're
Oh my
all laughing at
God.
ourselves. Yeah.
No. I'm not like moments like that, and I couldn't think of anything. I remember
Thank you.
like they've asked me, you know, it's probably something where I've stood up and said something crazy. Like right now, me and Osiris are about to have a moment because he said I said something and he's correcting me, and that might be embarrassing when I've spoken and I probably wasn't listening to what I said.
Uh-huh.
It might have been one of them times I ate a gummy. I give you a good one.
There it is.
Here it is. Once upon a time, Lord, this is gonna be registered forever. But we went to New York, and my line sister forced me to take a 4th of an. I kept saying I probably need an 8th. I know how I am, y'all. Come on now.
Right.
Well, ultimately, we ended up because I was keeping it all together as long as I could and hiding it. And you know how you sit down in the VIP, which we weren't supposed to be in, and they had those buckets. So I'm throwing up in the buckets, and I'm coming sit back down. I throw up in the bucket. I come.
From a gummy? Or were you drinking liquor too?
Gummy. It was a gummy, and I probably had a cocktail or something like that. But anyway, the point is, I was holding it together, and I sat down on my foot. And when I got back to lean up to throw up again, my foot got caught in the stance, and I just started knocking all over. And so all of a sudden, I got this big dude, and grabbed my arm like this, and I'm going up out the club up the steps.
They threw you out early?
They threw us out in New York City. And I turned around in my calm and said, hey, y'all, don't come with me. I'll be fine. They were like, hell, we're not about to let this man. We don't know where he's taking you. I'm so calm. I don't even know, but I'm sick. So I also don't realize what it is. I get out there. It was like this little cute speakeasy. They take us out. We're sitting on like a curb out in the street. And my line sisters were so mad at me. They were like, heifer, we are this big number getting put out of a club. Now I was too wherever to even realize that I should have been embarrassed.
You was feeling it. You was feeling it.
I feel like I don't like you the same way. I don't embarrass easy. I've fallen. I was running on the railroad tracks down and not at Piedmont, but like I was up on something running when I first started going out with Charles. I fell in the railroad tracks. I just laugh at myself. I have fallen a lot in the past.
What's wrong with your equilibrium?
I'm just that girl. Like, Arlie, I totally know what you mean. Like, we just make a joke about it. It's almost
or I don't come around to people no more ever in life. Like,
but I don't sit there and like feel like shame about it later.
I'd be like, who is that girl? I'd be like, I don't know. I will not. Somebody said something to me the other day, and they were like, answer the phone, answer. I was like, nope, because you didn't say it. But what I thought they said, it almost made me embarrassed. I was like, I won't talk to you no more ever.
So Doug, which one of the times that you sit in the chair was kicking your feet were you embarrassed? You gonna share that with us? Come on, studio audience, stop it! I'm being serious.
So
I'm being dead serious.
It's you've talked about this many times before, man. You remember the scene in Malcolm X.
The S curl in 8th grade.
You remember in Malcolm X when he came into the bar after getting his hair like permed?
Yeah.
And he got into the fight. He hit the dude over the head with a bottle.
Yeah.
My hair was that straight back in 1977. Our mother put it was supposed to be a Jerry curl. It was supposed to be a Jerry curl.
She missed one direction.
She picked up the wrong box out of the drugstore. We find out later. And my hair was straight for 2 weeks.
Listen, Doug was a mini Al Sharpton. I am not BSing y'all. He looked just like Brother Al. His hair, it was long and straight.
It was so horrible. For 2 weeks, I ducked in and out of classes. I
you
wore
couldn't wear
hats. I wore hats until I had to go in the classroom, but they didn't play that back then.
Oh,
you
yeah.
take your hat off when you're in the building.
In the hallway and in the classroom, the hats come off.
I normally sit in the front of class. I'm sitting in the back corner of the class where I'm going to get the least attention. Somebody told my mama that putting vinegar on it would turn it back curly. Every day I was getting vinegar, goddamn shampoos. It was horrible. It was horrible. So I sympathize with the brother this past weekend, man. That was horrible.
But Arlie and Tree, I don't know how this works, but there's no way he could have been in the impression that glue was going to hold through an entire fight. There's no way.
He had to get some type of assurance that was going to work.
That's not a unit, is it? Like he would come to Atlanta and they would bust him down left and right, and it wouldn't come off.
But Tree, I think it is a unit because of the way it's glued on. You know, they blend it into the side of your head, they glue it down, and then they whatever and cut it all up and then blend it on the sides. Because before the fight, before he got his wig split, it was on there. Just like
that wasn't the main event, was it? Or was that the main event?
No, that was not the main event.
No, that was undercard.
So the silver lining, that's the other thing about being embarrassed. I find the silver lining in everything. He's now famous because he got his wig split.
You're right to a degree.
He literally got his wig split.
Black Diamond 7094. Doug walking around looking like Cab Calloway. Hidey, 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 ho.
Hidey, 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 ho.
Tree, you bring a very valid point to the table. We know Jarrell Miller's name now, and we would not have known it had his wig not gotten split.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they didn't
Look, Mom, I made it.
Right.
So we just reading chat, the paid chat.
No, we got to get to make sure and book
Stop
that.
pushing
Well,
stuff
obviously
up.
we're gonna read the paid chat later.
On its own. Yeah.
Last 48. Next segment.
No, it's not time.
Earl McDowell said he heard that the barber dude,
man.
that the dude that applied the unit has deleted his own IG page.
Well.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna lose business. He's definitely gonna lose business.
No, if this man plays it right, ladies and gentlemen, he could really he could get with a barber they could do commercials and show how their product is stickable or whatever you want to call it, glue split resistant. This is a moment. This is a moment.
I do want to finish my story about my story about the bullies.
Getting beat up.
Still to this day,
that's why you're a bully today.
I'm 52 years old. Tree, I wish God blesses your heart to calm down with me today. Still to this day, when I go to the crib, I buy both of these bullies a beer because they're always on the same corner. I stop my vehicle and buy both of these bullies a beer every single time I'm at the crib. And they still apologize to this day for tripping me 30 plus years ago.
And what do they do for a living now?
Say their name, man.
I'm not saying the name.
You call everybody else's name. Why would you call these guys' names?
What path did their life take, please? I'm not
down,
trying. I just
down the path of tripping somebody and tearing his Puma shorts, his Puma pants.
He just said that he sees them sitting on the curb.
But I'm asking you, on the curb? Oh, you meant for real?
Yeah.
They on the curb at the same corner now. Every single time I'm at the crib. I stop and buy them a beer. A tall deuce every time. I offer to buy them a chili dog too. Hey, I'm not gonna do it.
Listen, what's funny is Doug and Ryan sound like, remember, I don't know if y'all remember this meme, but it's videos that were going viral with these two little girls. They were sisters, and the oldest was like, tell me her name. And she was like, no, say her name. And they were like 7 and 8 or 8 and 9. And one of them was going to beat someone, whatever that little girl name was, she was going to tear that girl up. That's Doug right now. What's their name?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I was so distraught about walking out of the house that first day.
I remember.
After that
I remember.
failed.
You begged not to go to school. You begged not to go to school.
I didn't want to go to school.
What did your dad say?
I mean, I don't remember what he said. I know he said something to the effect of, "Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay."
Yeah.
That sounded like something he would say. I don't remember.
You're going to school anyway. I don't care.
You're going to school. You're going to school.
So
I mean, it was horrible, man.
So
it was horrible.
There's stories that are told that Doug had on a hat prior to the bell ringing. And the minute the bell rung, Doug took that hat off and sprinted through the hallway to his class.
No, I remember when the bell rang. Remember, I'm sitting in the back, farthest corner from the door. So I'm going to get less eyes on me. I remember when the bell rang, I let everybody else go, threw my hat on, went to the door, looked both sides, and ran to my next class.
For a week.
I did that for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I didn't go to no damn recess. I didn't do none of that shit. I stayed out of people's, stayed out of their way.
He was little Al Sharpton for 3 decades before Al Sharpton was Al Sharpton. It was straight as all get out.
Your mama say, I'm sorry. Did your mama say she was sorry? I'm sorry, I picked up the wrong box.
Our parents ain't the type of people that say sorry for nothing. They just say, live with it.
It'll
be okay. Why you worrying? It ain't that bad. I can hear it right now. It ain't that bad, Doug.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
It was.
Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews. Thank you for sticking around, Arlie. Up next, man, we're getting to our last 48. Shouts out to the good folks from WGPR, Hot 107.5, HD2 FM in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. I'll never forget that, man.
When you sent that message out last night, they're getting a big kick out of this thing.
When you sent that message out last night, I knew exactly what story you were going to tell. I knew it.
It was for a weaker person that would have ruined them, man. But not me. It didn't ruin me. It built character in me.
For those of y'all, listening, I know it's a different day and time in 2026, but tell your kids that they can't run from the bully. They gotta face the bully. It won't necessarily come into a fight every time, but they've got to be willing to stand up to the bully if they want the bullying to stop.
Hey, Tree, we didn't get a chance to read these 2 memes or those 2 messages, so make sure we read those later on today. One of them was very, very good.
Said he forgot to put the rotary on. Up next, we'll get to the last 48. Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5. If y'all not going on a cruise with us, sorry. Stews Cruise 2026. Don't forget it. The hashtag is Stews Cruise 2026. Needles, man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/OneLiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/OneLiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses.
Black, so black.
Shout out to you boys. I'm sorry, you guys. The Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan. Together we make up the stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5 HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
I'm reading these messages, man. People can relate, man. I mean,
everybody gets embarrassed at some point in time behind something. And it's funny how all 4 of us, for the most part, we'll laugh at ourselves and don't take it that serious. But in the 8th grade, when
It was
them cats
serious.
when they tripped me up with
It
my
was
new
serious.
outfit on,
Yeah.
my heart fell through the bottom of my stomach. Like, what are you going to do?
I need you to share that story with me as soon as we're done. From CVW05. Go ahead.
Every time I took a step further away from them, I just felt worse and worse. Like, hey, man, you're going to have to turn around and go deal with this.
Absolutely.
You may get your behind beat, but you just cannot walk away with half of the school seeing you get tripped by these dudes. You got to go back.
I forgot to put on deodorant on high school, high
boy.
school before my luggage got loaded on the bottom of the bus. I was musty for hours. Yeah.
Well, you can do something about that. Keep your arms down and just keep still.
You got to keep still. He probably
You gotta keep
did.
still.
But if he was sweating and whatever, keep your arms still not going to matter. You still going.
I
You're
tell
gonna
my
smell
kids
your
all the
ass.
time, you don't want to be the funky kid. Make sure you put on deodorant.
Sigma Dad's 9818. Most embarrassing. I acted up in middle school. My pops came up there, whooped me in the locker room when he made me go to apologize to the teacher and the class, snot crying and all.
Sir,
Absolutely. I've had a moment just like that too.
so there was one time in your life where dad came to the school and disciplined you in front of everybody?
No, our mother. I remember I've told a story, but I shot a spitball across the class.
Yeah.
Shot a spitball across class. This is like 7th, 8th grade. Hit this little white girl in the eye. Immediately, everybody pointed at me. Like, go to
gave
the
you up.
office. The principal is Mr. Bonds. You remember Mr. Bonds?
Of course I remember.
Anyway, call my mama. My mama said she'll be right up there. She came up there and grabbed me by my collar like this and dragged me through the hall because they kicked me out of school for the rest of the day. She grabbed my collar and I'm going through the hall. She pulling me like this.
Yeah.
The whole way until we get to the car.
Everybody sees that.
Everybody sees that, man. They
Everybody
talk about
sees
that for the next 6 months. That's my second most embarrassing thing.
Yeah. Dad came up there when I threw a book at one of our cousins. I threw a book in the reading group and they went out the window and hit a kid. They called Dad and I was in the office when he got there. The principal told Dad what happened. He looked at the principal and said, okay, thank you. And looked at me and says, is that what happened? Or do you want to tell me something else? I said, nope, that's about what happened. He goes, okay. He looked at the principal and said, can I take him back to the class? The principal said, sure, Mr. Stewart. That cat set up a chair, put me over his lap, and hit me 3 times. Pop, 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 in front of everybody, the entire class.
I'm 56 years old, and I'm just realizing that we were some class clowns. But you know what? Maybe us having some experience in clowning has worked to our benefit with the Two Live Stews experience. Everything happens for a reason.
I don't think I was a class clown, but I was very mischievous.
No. For you to do something like you just described, you were the class clown. For me to shoot a spitball across the class and hit a little white girl in the eye says that I was the class clown.
Was she your target?
I don't remember, man. It's 40 years ago. I don't remember, but all I know is our mother came up there and dragged me out of the school by my collar.
Pharrell said it makes sense now. Someone told on Doug, and he's been snitching ever since.
Whatever.
All right, man. Let's get to the last 48. Shouts out to WGPR, Hot 107.5 HD2 FM in Detroit. Thank y'all for being here today. Thank y'all for choosing the Two Live Stews. We appreciate it.
I just want to have a discussion. We haven't talked about this young lady, I don't think, this year since the new season started. Audi Crooks is putting her name all over the Big 12 record books. She hit 2,000 career points in only 89 games, becoming the fastest player in conference history to reach the milestone, passing legends like Brittany Griner and Courtney Paris. Says everything you need to know. How much have you seen this young lady play?
I see her highlights often, and I've watched 2 games in totality of Miss Audi Brooks. She is a beast/baller that is being hated on for some ungodly reason I don't understand.
No, I don't think people are hating on her. I just think that I can't think of any other player that I've seen in sports more bizarre. Their game is more bizarre than this young lady. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I've never seen anybody play the game like she does.
She's a female Shaquille O'Neal that throws her weight around. She knows she's big.
The closest person or the closest athlete that I can remember that plays like her is not Dikembe Mutombo. What's his name? African guy. He's dead now. He was like Manute Bol. She plays like Manute used to play. Manute was so tall, he didn't really have to jump. All he had to do was get the ball. If they could get the ball to him, there's nothing nobody could do to stop him because he was 8 foot goddamn tall.
Turn and drop it in. His hands are right by the rim. That's
exactly how she plays. She plays exactly like Manute Bol.
I love her game. People hate on her a lot, though, on social media.
Why do you love her game? Her game is not exciting.
Because she amasses much points. She throws her weight around. She pushes people out of the paint. She won't be denied when she gets the ball in the paint. And she's got a mid-range. She can play, man.
And you know
I like Audi Brooks.
I'm not saying she can't play. The way she plays, clearly she's been doing this forever. Yeah. She understands exactly how to apply English to the ball because she's not really jumping at all either.
She's throwing it high off the backboard with spin.
She figured out the English to put on the ball every single time.
She's figured out the finger roll to a T like George Gervin.
What are y'all thoughts? If y'all watching and if you're in the chat, man, what are y'all thoughts? Do y'all like watching her or do you, every time you watch her, you scratch your head like, how the hell is she doing this?
She's a beast. I love her. She's a beast.
All right, next one, Tree. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. Okay. You played in the NFL for many years, for 5 years. That's a lot to me. Le'Veon Bell says Odell Beckham Jr. was right that it's impossible to live off of $100 million over a lifetime. This ninja made $45 million when he was playing.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
And he made $45 million and walked away from about 30 at one point in time.
So
there was a team that wanted to pay him $14 million to $18 million a year, guaranteeing 2 years, and he walked away. I got an answer to your question. Go ahead and say what you were going to say. I got an answer.
CTE.
Sir, no, not CTE. Not CTE, but stupidity. I saw Le'Veon Bell on Cameron's show, him and Mace. And when I tell you, I watched about 10 minutes of the interview while he was explaining why he walked away from like $30 million. While he's on Cameron's show, he's got every bit of $5 million worth of diamonds on. If you walk around and you hadn't played since 2021 and you got diamonds in ears, teeth, necks, both the wrists and fingers, yeah, man, $100 million ain't enough for you. It just ain't.
I don't
if you hadn't played in 5 years and you still got $5 million worth of jewelry on, it just ain't.
Well,
it ain't gonna work.
Maybe he bought the jewelry when he had the money and he's just continuing to wear it.
Very possible, but it's not me that's saying I can't live off $100 million. It's him.
But why would they even say these things? This sounds like there's a lot of ignorant things being said every minute of every day. Why would they say something like this?
It blows my mind, man. It blows my mind.
And you know what? I loved Le'Veon Bell when he played. He was one of the most unique running backs that I can ever remember. Remember, he used to basically stop. Yes. He used to get the ball, stop, let the blocking develop, and then he'd pick his holes to go. Like, right. You really can't think of – maybe Barry Sanders did the same thing, but not to the degree that this guy did it. He was a very good player, man.
He was a very good player. But he played hardball with the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the best teams to be a running back on. He played hardball with them. Tomlin was like, peace, see you, bye. And he goes to Kansas City. He ends up playing for the Jets. And he just never got that energy back that he had with Pittsburgh. Missed out on about $30 million, man. Yeah, man. There's no reason why after taxes, let's just say your 100 is 50. There's no reason why you can't live off $50 million for the rest of your life. There's no reason why.
$50 million in a fund where you're making 7 to 10% interest on it annually? You never have to touch that money.
The principal sits.
You don't even have to touch it. Why would he say something like this? People out here struggling. I just talked about how people that's on the street ain't gonna survive the night because it's cold. And
That's right.
Say some shit like this.
Yeah, and he's being honest. He's being honest. He and Odell think that 50. He and Odell think that 50 ain't enough.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, next one, Tree.
I hope y'all know that. That's from Doug's heart. Whenever he say Lord have mercy, like the old people, that's from his heart.
I'm serious, man. I could use 50,000. I could use $50 right now.
Watch the Cameron interview, sir, if you want to understand why Le'Veon feels the way he feels.
From Trenton R. Thompson, I've heard be like Mike. I've heard be like Kobe. I never heard anyone say be like LeBron. Now listen. Let me make sure I set the stage right before I say this. Because we just had an incident of this last week where you think, you're one of the Bron sexuals. Everybody's hating on Bron and y'all take offense to it. My question to you is why would Shaq say something like this? He said this on his big podcast. I don't know what the circumstances were around him saying it. I searched it and verified. Right. Did he say this or not? And yes, he did say this.
I wanted to ask you, because you searched it, what preceded these comments?
Right.
What was asked of him? What preceded these comments? Why would this even be said?
It looks self-explanatory.
Okay.
They were talking about, I don't know, great players, and somebody probably, like it happens a lot these days and over the last decade or so, they got into the LeBron Jordan thing.
Please listen to what I got to say on this.
Why would Shaq say something like this? This is unnecessary, Shaq.
Please listen to what I got to say on this. I love the Diesel, but I think that he may be simply trying to diminish the value or the look on one LeBron, because this could possibly lift up his star.
Say what?
You don't ever hear people saying, I want to be like Shaq. You don't ever hear that.
Well, because nobody can be like Shaq. For the most part.
I love the Diesel, and I don't say I want to be like LeBron either. I say I want to be like Mike. But if someone was to say they wanted to be like LeBron, that would mean they still want to average 27, 8, and 6. That would mean they still want to be the all-time NBA leader in points scored in an entire career. Being like LeBron is not a bad thing. That means they want to one day be a billionaire.
It's not a bad thing, man. But why would Shaq even say this out loud? This is unnecessary.
Again, I mentioned that maybe he's trying to lift his own star up by diminishing LeBron's.
Or maybe
that's the only thing I got, man. And I love the Diesel.
You're watching the Two Last Dudes Experience. Hold on. And once again, I'm not trying to start anything. This ain't nothing but healthy conversation. Or it could just be true. You're just making a true statement.
No, man. So there's a whole generation of kids that look at LeBron like we look at Mike. There's a whole generation of kids.
But that's his point. He's saying that he doesn't think there's people out there that says that says they want to be like LeBron.
Doug, you know that's not true, though.
I don't know why. That's why I'm asking the question. Why would he say something like this?
Again.
Uh-huh.
You know that's not true.
Okay, all right.
There's a whole generation of kids that came behind the Michael Jordan era where LeBron is their MJ.
All right.
Not Shaq, LeBron.
Okay.
People still give Kobe more props than they give Shaq. Maybe Shaq's trying to boost himself, but you and I both know LeBron has a generation of
fans,
LeBron lovers.
Yes.
He has a generation of them.
All right, man. I ain't trying to start nothing, man, because y'all very sensitive about this topic, man.
MJ's my guy. But there's no substance to what the Big Diesel is saying here, sir.
Okay. All right. Next one. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. You're listening to the Two Live Stews Experience as well. Shouts out to WGPR.
You, Detroit. We appreciate you, Detroit.
All right.
I really enjoy this segment here. I got something for this one, too. Go ahead.
Former New England Patriot linebacker and three-time Super Bowl champion Willie McGinest goes off on Spygate and Bill Belichick getting snubbed from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. If we knew your signals and your plays, we would have won 8 effing Super Bowls.
You got beat twice by Eli on Hail Mary passes and kicks for those 2 times. Hey, Willie, y'all were cheating.
I don't understand why that's hard to understand.
Hey, Willie, and I got a funny story about Willie McGinest. Hey, Willie, y'all were cheating. Say whatever you want to say. Scream from the pulpit, whatever you want to scream. It's factually documented. Spygate and Deflategate are real gates in gating situations. Y'all were cheating, Willie.
It's almost like this, Trump calls it Trump derangement syndrome or something. This is like some type of sports derangement syndrome. Like they continue to try to ignore the facts that they were documented cheaters that were caught, fined, suspended, but they want us to like erase that from our memories just because it helps their cause and their fight.
Right. Hey, man.
Like,
we're not coming for you because y'all got busted cheating.
Well, so everybody's probably cheating. Well, so-and-so didn't get caught.
So a friend of mine back in the day, her car broke down at my house. So she was forced to stay there for like 2 days. And she called me and was like, hey.
You know that sounds like some bullshit right there. Okay. Go ahead, though.
She called me and said, hey, I'm going to have to call another friend to help me get my car out of your yard. Is that okay with you? I said, yeah, no problem at all. I'll be there in about an hour. She said, well, hopefully he'll already be gone. I get there like within 45 minutes. We wait around for 2 hours. And then when this very nice car pulls up with a flatbed truck behind it, I'm like, damn, who's your friend that came to pick you up? Willie McGinest comes and rings my doorbell. And what? I open the door and he goes, Stu, what's up? I said, Willie, what's up? And we stared at each other eyeball to eyeball. And I turned around and I said, hey,
I've met him. He's an extremely large human being.
He's huge. And I was thinking, he might try something.
You had your pistol on you?
Oh, you know it. After we stared each other down for like 30 seconds, he was like, is she ready? I said, hey, Jen, your guy's here.
Wow.
And she walks out.
You just called her name. That's a made-up name you just said, right?
Yes, it's a made-up name.
Yeah.
We never, ever talked again after that. I never heard from her again.
Is she still alive? You need to check on her.
Oh, she's fine.
Okay. Don't do that, Tree. Please don't do that. We had a good show going. Don't do that. Don't show that.
Willie's feelings were hurt. He was hurt that he came to get his gal from my crib.
Man, he every bit of 6'5", 6'4", 260.
We were both still playing ball. He was cut to shreds.
Hey, all right. Shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in the D. Thank y'all. Make sure you go back and watch and listen to the live stream. If you just listen, all right? 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com. 2 Live Stews, Facebook.com. Your choice after today's show ends. But we got more Last 48 to get into, more chat messages. We still going to be around for a little bit. Don't go away. 2 Live Stews.
Boom, boom, boom,
hey.
boom, boom, boom,
that
boom,
Willie
boom.
McGinest ain't choke you out.
Very thankful for that, sir. I was ready for whatever.
He was already choking people out.
I was ready for whatever.
I mean, we seriously, I really requested her to take that thing out of the bank.
Let's go, Tip! Let's go, T.I.! It's the people, man. The 2 Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of this stew. And this
I
is
love
your
that
2 Live
track.
Stews experience. Real quick, man. Shouts out to Ramsey Watson, Stu 42. Randy, I couldn't disagree with you more. Read this, Doug, and tell me your thoughts.
If you're 45, 46-year-old still rapping, that's a problem. He might be new. We have a long-standing conversation about that.
Thank you.
That's that man art form.
It's what he do.
Nobody says anything about to Kiss or Bon Jovi or whoever about performing in their 60s and 70s.
Right.
Why are you mad at the rappers still doing their thing?
Nobody don't fuss about Frankie Beverly and Maine still coming doing the same show for the last 50 years. in Atlanta. No one says a word. So y'all want Jay-Z and Tip to stop doing what they've been gifted to do by God.
So
Stop it, Randy.
If you haven't heard, T.I. cut off his braids. He got laughed off stage apparently a couple of weeks ago. And since that happened, he said, you know what? What I do is rap. Damn this comedy shit. I'm back. Now, a couple things about the song. This is all over social media.
Real
Go ahead.
quick,
Go
right
ahead.
before you do that, and make sure we do that. Is my ears playing tricks on me? Was the song we just listened to bang?
Similarity, but not that much similarity.
Me neither. I don't think it's much at all.
I actually got a track that I think sounds more similar than the track you just heard.
Hey, man, we've debated this for years, too, and I've always stood on this stance. There's so many samples because music has been around so long, it's almost impossible to make new sounds.
Go back and listen, and I may have should have given this to Tree earlier. Go back and listen to...
It's 2026. Cat's been rapping for 50-plus years.
And we just talked about this guy a couple of weeks ago. Go back and listen to Rich Boy, Just Bought a Cadillac.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Rich
That's a
Boy
good one.
just bought a
That's a good one.
Cadillac.
Yeah.
D's on it.
Yeah.
Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on it.
I
Go
got
back
no
and listen
beef.
to that. It's damn near the exact beat and tempo.
I
But
got no beef.
I love this T.I. track, man. You know who did the track, right?
Who did the track?
Pharrell.
I got no beef. Pharrell and Clips was all over the Grammys last night, dressed alike and everything.
It sounds a little like Pharrell, like some of his stuff in the past. And the little sound effects at the beginning, that's 100% Migos. That's definitely 100% Migos.
The track is fire, and I'm looking forward to hearing the whole project.
But at the end of the day, bottom line, well done, Tip.
I agree.
T.I. is back.
I agree. So for those who don't know,
that man was going through some type of midlife crisis, man.
for those who may not know,
Another Atlanta guy.
I think it's still different music.
No, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. Remember we had dude in the studio, Rich Boy?
Yeah, Rich. Yep.
What was interesting about him?
He was tiny. He was very
Little small dude.
Yep.
But he was the epitome of Decatur.
Agreed.
Like
100%.
like every sentence had shawty or he was straight up the Decatur, Atlanta. I don't think he had another hit after that one.
T.I. won a bulk of money in a lawsuit, so I'm very happy that we've got new music from him because the amount of money that he won says that he ain't never got to do that shit no more the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
But he's back in the studio, so I'm very happy that he's back in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best, man.
Rich Boy is from Alabama. Okay. Go back to the last one too. Switch, I Call Your Name. What's that?
That's the sample.
The sample.
That's the sample.
That's their music, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Tree. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's we got one or two more. Tree, you've done a great job today, by the way. Hey, listen, I don't know what happened with you and Ryan in the pre-show. I don't know what happened.
Don't add me into that funk. Don't add me into that funk. No,
but
sir.
you've done a wonderful job today. You pull a couple of memes and a couple of tracks that we didn't even tell you about. You just like in our heads, Tree. Thank you, Tree. Marvelous job today. I don't care what Ryan says about you.
Don't add me to that funk. The evil that was being spewed was not from me.
I thought it was 89, but then I saw 83's talent and 7 first-round Hall of Famers and thought, that's all, folks. Best NFL draft class.
It's hard to argue 89.
So 83, you got Elway, Marino, Dickerson, and Jim Kelly. 04, Manning, Rivers, Roethlisberger, and Fitzgerald. 11, what was the methodology and why they pick these particular guys? Because they're different positions and
well, they're all ballers. They're all ballers out of the same draft.
Right.
Von Miller, Cam, Green, and J.J. Watt, they're all ballers out of the same draft.
So that's the 11 you just mentioned. And then 89, you had Troy Aikman, Sanders, Thomas. What Thomas is that? Oh, Derek Thomas. Okay, I'm
No. That's Thurman Thomas, the running
back.
No,
that's Derek Thomas, man.
Is that not a ball in his hand?
Maybe he got an interception. Thurman Thomas played for the Bills.
You're right. That's Casey. You're right. You're right.
Casey
That's Derek Thomas. Yeah. What was Derek Thomas' nickname?
I don't know if he had a nickname, but he was like 50. He wore number 56.
You're right. You're exactly right. That is Derek Thomas
from Alabama. He played at Alabama. And then Deion. Which class you going with? And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience.
The last one.
Yeah.
89.
Yeah, easy. 89. Like every single one of those guys, first ballot Hall of Famers. I'm not sure if Troy made first ballot, but I'm going to guess Troy Aikman made first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
11, Cam's not in.
They love
Von Miller's still playing. AJ Green, our homeboy from the next town over. I don't think AJ might be in the Hall of Fame. I can look it up real quick. JJ Watt definitely is going to be a Hall of Famer. But
AJ Green is not in yet.
3 of them 4 questionable. 04, Manning just did not make the Hall.
And Rel is right. Derek Thomas was number 58, not 56.
58.
You're thinking of LT, Lawrence Taylor, for 56.
So Phillip Rivers, he probably going to get in, but
I doubt
he's
Phillip
not
Rivers
in right
in.
now.
I doubt Phillip Rivers gets in.
You think so?
I really doubt it. I think Eli will get in before Phillip because of the Super Bowls and the last name.
83. Okay, 83 are all Hall of Famers as well, except for I think Jim Kelly is probably the weak link, and why you still give it to 89.
Well, is Jim Kelly the weak link, playing in 4 Super Bowls and Dan Marino only playing in 1? Jim Kelly can't be the weak link. He played in 4 Super Bowls.
Well, Dan Marino's the weak link too then. In comparison to Jim Kelly to Aikman got all of the Super Bowls.
Agreed.
Jim Kelly went to a bunch of Super Bowls, but they lost every goddamn one of them. Which is
4.
tragic.
That's crazy.
It's tragic.
It's
4 times in a row, and you lose
4
in a row?
You can't win 1 out of 4 games.
That's literally the definition of ran into a buzzsaw. They ran into the buzzsaw known as the Dallas Cowboys. Is that the last one, Tree? Nope, we got one more. We got one more. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Thank you for joining your boys. Okay, this is why I thought we were done. Celebrating Black History all month on the Two Live Stews. Obviously, man, if there's no black athletes, then the NBA and the NFL are real lame. That's all you need to know.
They would have no number. They would not pull a number.
They would not pull a number if we're watching a bunch of physically challenged Nordics play football and basketball. Baseball is another story. Somebody who sent me, Osiris sent me this video, man, and it was talking about how
what up, Q?
It was talking about how baseball and why baseball is dominated by rich, wealthy people in effect, which a lot of times equals Nordics. And it's something we've talked about many times before, man. You got to have money to play baseball. They had this figure that in the last 5 years, families that take their kids to play travel baseball and go through all of these camps and AAU basketball and all of those that take them on these road trips, they're spending an average of $16,000 a year. I think the number was $16,000 a year to take their kids to these different traveling baseball teams and tournaments and whatever. $16,000.
Hey, man.
So if it costs $16,000 for us to play football or do all of the things in the same manner as they're talking about in this equation, we would have never made it to high school or to college or to the NFL if our parents had to come up with that type of money.
Sir, I've got 2 kids that play travel soccer, and I just had to apologize to the travel soccer coach last week. He sent in the team snap, which is the team schedule and where they're going and all this other stuff, he sent a message, one saying we have a tournament in Tallahassee, and a week later we were going to be traveling to like Cummings, Georgia, all which is over 2 hours and some change for me. Mm-hmm. I responded to him busting his testicles, sorry. I responded busting his testicles saying, I don't quite understand why we're taking 10-year-olds 3 hours plus from our homes.
It's crazy.
There's got to be 10-year-old teams within an hour to an hour and a half from where we are. Why are we traveling this far with 10-year-olds? So I busted his chops, because if you go over an hour and a half, Now I can't go back and forth. I got to get a hotel. I got to have 3 meals out. I got to get gas is expensive.
Right.
So
Right.
after busting his chops the following day, I saw him at a birthday party and I asked him to come outside. I said, Coach, I had to ask you to come outside because it was me that signed my child up for travel sports. I can't fuss at you for putting together a travel schedule for travel sports. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, the number is ridiculous for travel sports.
You are basically baseball has priced out kids that aren't rich.
It's too much. It's too much.
I mean, it is. And this all ties into Black History Month and how great Black people have been in sports. But man, it's really sad. I'm gonna shoot you that video that he sent me, Osiris sent me, but it's very alarming. What's the school down there in Florida? That basically is a sports school.
IMG.
Like the IMGs of the
Hey,
world.
man.
There was no IMG when we were growing up.
My wife, I told my wife, Mason has to go to soccer camps this summer. She hits me up and she says, I see one at IMG for 1 week or 2 weeks. My response to her was, we can't afford that. She's like, you don't know, I hadn't checked. I said, we can't afford that. An hour later, she hits me back. Oh, the 1 week camp at IMG is $6,000. Like I said, we can't afford that.
It's crazy, man.
$6,000 for a week of
crazy.
camp.
And you literally, and there's so many Black athletes out there, and really it's not a Black thing. Technically, it's a money thing. It's a finance thing. But there's so many great kids out there that could play if they had the same training as these other kids. You're not going to make it. You're not going to be successful as somebody if you're only getting, I don't know, 150 at bats a year, and there's other persons getting 3,000 at bats a year.
Exactly right.
It's just
right.
And those are just numbers I'm throwing out, but it's just it's crazy because as we see it, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's like the train has then left the station.
And that camp at IMG for $6,000 will be filled to capacity. All the spots will be taken for $6,000.
Baseball is price ninjas out. I know the feeling that travel ball. I did baseball and basketball for 2 and travel track for another, and track makes you feel worse. You do the travel for less than 5 minutes of competing.
Right. That's
Absolutely.
Right. The event takes less than a minute.
Now, God bless.
Shouts out to you, John Dingle. The events in track take less than a minute. You have a daughter that ran track in high school.
Sir, Kara has been running track since the 6th grade.
Yep.
And what he just said is gospel. We'll travel all the way to, in particular, now I can just talk about college.
Right.
She had a track meet this past weekend at Kentucky. I would love to go support her, but literally I'm driving 4 hours to Nashville.
Yep.
Her race is 12 seconds.
If that long. You want it to be less than that.
Sometimes she just has one race.
Right.
I love you, baby girl, but goddamn, this ain't fiscally responsible.
And then, how many times have you taken that trek for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours and she may have false start and not even get to run?
Oh, man, don't get me in
How
the
many
false
times has
start.
that happened?
False start and a clip in a hurdle. She runs hurdles, so she'll clip a hurdle and don't even finish the goddamn race. And
It's
I
over.
I got 8 hours of driving, had to fill my tank up twice.
Yes. And a hotel room.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Travel
education.
sports is, my LBs tried to warn me before getting them involved in travel sports. It's a lot.
Doug ain't get no hotel room.
He turning and burning for 8-hour trips.
Oh, I turn and burn. But I mean, time is money, though. Yeah, a lot of times I'll go up there for a track meet and I'll just go the morning. I'll get there that morning and I'll leave when she's done.
If
I'm not
it's 2
gonna stay up
hours,
there.
You
if
drinking
it's
a
2
Red
hours-
Bull?
If it's 2 hours or more, I got to get a hotel room. I can't turn and burn.
I
Absolutely.
know
not
that's
all day.
right. You better love yourself.
It's
Yeah.
like 4 hours.
That's a
to
vertigo.
Nashville.
Yeah. Now, if it's 2 hours or less, we can turn and
Nashville is
burn.
Yeah. Well,
Nashville's
morning,
a good little hump.
gentlemen.
It's a good little hump. Good morning, Tree. Hey, I didn't even mention, God damn it. Oh, man.
Did you say got or God? You said got, right?
Got.
Okay. Make sure you do that.
Remember them folks had an issue with us saying that?
Yeah, I remember.
They thought we were saying G-O-D. No, we're
Nope.
not saying G-O-D. We're not heathens.
Because they've been saying it
They've been
for
saying
years.
G-O-D.
Right. We always said God.
Right. I didn't mention it at all. If you like to donate to the show, go ahead.
Them folks didn't like us, man.
They hated us, man.
Yeah.
If you were new to the show, or if you'd like to donate to the show in any regard, new or old, look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol. Click on that. You can donate. If you're watching the replay, there's a heart symbol as a pair to the dollar symbol. Click on that.
Let me write that down, Tree.
And donate to the show. $1, $5, $5,000. If you think that you get your money's worth out of the Two Live Stews, you know you do. Get your boys off with a little something so we can keep this thing going. Pass the word, too. Hit the share button. That's probably more important or just as important as donations. Hit the share button. Share the gift of the Two Live Stews experience.
All right.
You got
it? I got it. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for the camp information. Sending it to the wife as soon as we get done. We need that.
I'd like to apologize to everybody, not for my behavior, but if you were in the pregame, you know that a ruckus started. I'm here for decorum. This one started with that one about Ray J, and then it went haywire, and I wanted to apologize for that. I know that y'all are very excited about the cruise, and you could tell this morning, especially you, Douglas. You usually don't act like that.
Can I say something now that you're done? If you're done,
I am done.
Thank you for the apology, Tree, because it was you who was fussing and cursing people out. It wasn't, nobody else was calling people names. No one else was dropping F-bombs at people. It was you. So thank you for the apology. It's accepted.
Why we got to bring up old stuff? Let's just.
She brought it up. She brought it up. Not me. I had already moved past it. But since she brought it up, the apology is accepted. No problem.
All right.
You didn't need to apologize.
Somebody please defend me. Please. Let's go. Thank you all for the donations. Happy Monday. Loose neck. When that boxer got his hair knocked off on air. Right.
I got so many messages this weekend about that. I mean, people were blowing me up. People were blowing me up. No, I don't wear a toupee. I don't have an ensemble on top of my head. My hair is natural. I've cut it, and I'm going to grow it back after the cruise. But I'm natural. I'm all natural, baby.
Listen, if this comes out before I get back here, she's fired. That shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. You paid good money.
He shouldn't have done that.
$500 for that, not $5,000.
He has to have known that glue wouldn't endure an entire fight.
Shouts out to homeboy Anlo. Yeah, Troy Aikman was a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No question. I told you that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Loose Neck. Dick Vitale is weekend at Bernie's at the.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We shouldn't do this. We should not do this because in 3.5 seconds, Ryan will send a text. Rest in peace.
They shouldn't do this. It's not us.
What was the reasoning for youngins, for greenhorns that are watching the show, YNs as they called these days? Weekend at Bernie's, the plot of the whole thing was the guy was dead, but they kept having to parade him around like he wasn't dead. For what reason? What was the reason why he wasn't? They were trying to, make it seem like he was still alive.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Weekend at Bernie's?
I wasn't allowed to watch things like that.
What was the reason? Somebody put it in the chat. Why were they parade him around like he was still alive, but he was very dead?
Right.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I don't even know. I've never seen it. I've never seen Porky's. I've never seen
You never
Animal
seen
House.
Porky's?
Oh my gosh, Tree. Oh my gosh.
You never seen Porky's?
Oh,
I used to always
Tree.
be like, dang, I want to. And the boys at school would be talking about it. We're like 10, 7, 8. And I just be like, yeah, I remember that part. I never saw it.
Blame it on, what was the name of that movie? Blame It on Rio? It was a movie called Blame It on Rio. I think that's the first pair of live boobies I saw on
Right.
TV.
This was the era of titties, for sure.
Why were they parading that guy around in the movie Weekend at Bernie's? Because if they didn't parade him around, they were dead, literally. In Weekend at Bernie, Larry and Richard discovered their boss, Bernie Lomax, is already dead. But here's the problem. Bernie had a hit put out on them. The mobsters didn't know that Bernie was dead. As long as the hitmen think Bernie's alive and in charge, Larry and Richard stayed alive.
Right.
So they kept parading Bernie around to stay alive.
Very good. I've never seen Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my God!
You haven't seen Revenge of the Nerds?
Come on, Tree. Come on, you gotta live a little, Tree.
Tree, I'm gonna send you a playlist. I'm gonna send you, but these are
an adult. And
Tree, you 58 years old. You can go back and watch those movies now.
Come on, Tree. You gotta watch Revenge of the Nerds, though.
Oh, my bad.
You gotta see Revenge of the Nerds. Come on, Tree, and it's probably free on Tubi. It's got to be free on Tubi, Tree. You gotta watch Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay. Maybe
and Porky's was like an X-rated movie to me back in the day.
Yeah, I remember the boys talking about it. They had it. It's okay.
Doug his old freaky behind. He got his hands on it somehow. Oh boy, it's awesome.
From LooseNet.
I'm trying to think, where did we watch these movies at? Because we didn't have cable. I think it was like VHS tapes from Blockbuster.
VHS tapes.
Yeah, somebody rented it. Somebody's very liberal mama rented it for them, and we passed it around school. You know?
LooseNet says Peaches on Beyond the Gates been sicker longer than Ray J.
But that's TV. Peaches is on TV. So if you're new to the show, Arlie appears.
Ray J is TV too.
No, Arlie, our entertainment reporter, has a role on the sitcom, the daytime sitcom, daytime soap opera Beyond the Gates.
Did y'all mama and them call it the stories?
Yes.
Why black people say the stories? Why?
It was stories.
The stories.
They were stories.
From Osiris. Good morning, Osiris. Thank you so much for your donation. Prime, this penalty system is a slippery slope. History shows we are the most penalized. Yeah. And exonerated. Modern prisons were built for us. Don't replicate white systems. You're giving them an excuse to say they did it first.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody did say in the chat, this one. Thank you, Osiris.
Yeah.
I think so too. Dabo is probably thinking, damn, why did I think of that?
Real quick,
along with Osiris.
I don't think this is a race situation. This is a checks and balances situation where these young kids making all this money don't move and think like professional athletes, but they need to get into that mentality now. They're getting paid. So they can't miss meetings willingly or show up or not show up willingly because they don't understand the value of a dollar.
I don't want to get back into it.
This will help them understand a value of a dollar.
I don't want to get back into it like we did earlier. But the point I made about that is Carson Beck says, freak it, 5,000 ain't nothing. I'm going to show up late. I got something else I want to do.
Right.
So if it doesn't affect somebody like that making that type of money, right, and they put it in your face, okay, coach, here, take this they probably take $5,000 and throw it in Coach Prime face. Man, ain't shit.
But
what?
When the 5,000 adds up to 25,000, it's going to click in your head. I can't give him 5,000 because I'm 1 minute late. I need to be early. It's going to click.
Okay.
It's going to click.
I hope so, man.
You don't have
we've been wishing for the best for Prime for 3 years now.
Oh, and again, this ain't a Prime thing for me. Go ahead, Tree. Go ahead.
Do you not have confidence in these young men that they wouldn't just fuck it off like that? Like think
Tree, why is he doing it? Why is he doing it? Yeah. We didn't ask him to come up with a system. He's doing it for a reason.
But the thing is no one else I've heard is doing this.
Watch everyone else adapt it, though.
Okay.
They will. From Osiris, the resentment for paid players proves I prefer college over pro was just code for I prefer free labor.
Mm-hmm.
You liked it when we was broke. Being mad we got equity now exposes the slave mindset.
Fine with that.
I'm
fine with that.
We've this is one of our main issues, talking points for 25 years.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. Everybody mad now. Everybody mad. We got to change this. We got to change that. The kids start getting paid. It's a problem.
Right. It's a big problem.
It's funny to me.
From LooseNet, the Grim Reaper Doug needs to pay that groundhog a visit. Yeah, they said 6 more weeks, baby.
Oh yeah.
6
When was
more
that
weeks.
today?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
February 2nd.
shit. Okay.
So 6 weeks versus how many? 8
Versus it
To-
would have
to
been
spring starting.
like
versus starting. Okay.
yeah, 6 more weeks of winter
Understood.
versus
Understood.
6
Yeah.
more weeks till it starts.
As cool as it's been the last week, I mean, our
man.
coach had to find a place for the kids to practice inside.
This is historic cold down here, Shawty.
It's Detroit type of cold.
This is crazy. This is
We
real
were
crazy.
driving to Dawsonville, me and Minnie, and I liken it unto we were in Miami, we're driving down 400, everything's fine. We get to exit 12, it's fine. We get to exit 14, it is looking like Chicago.
Wow.
In the middle of winter. I got off at exit 16 to turn around. There was a F-150 in front of me. His tires was
Spinning.
Spinning.
I was like, Kayla, we gonna see you another day.
Yeah.
And we turned around and came back, and it
That
was like nothing.
That was a smart move by you. Trust me.
And I know how to drive in snow. From LooseNeck, Tree and Arlie are the Ginger and Marianne of the cruise. No.
I can't wait to get on that boat.
Oh God.
Stu's Cruise 2026. Stu's Cruise 2026. Hashtag Stu's
Any
Cruise.
pictures that you take, hashtag it.
Yep.
But you know what? You gotta buy that Wi-Fi package though. There's a Wi-Fi package you have to buy.
Well, hashtag them when you get back.
Right, hashtag when you get back. Yes, okay.
The hashtag is fine. You're not buying the Wi-Fi?
Hell no. I'm gonna be separated from the grid. I'm off the grid this weekend.
Yeah. How much is the Wi-Fi package?
They got it in the little app.
I paid $71 for the days we're gonna be there.
So so that $70.
We're still doing the show Thursday, so you're gonna be producing from the boat.
So it's $25.
We're not on the boat Thursday. Wait a minute.
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
from Miami.
talk about
I'm sorry.
this.
You're gonna be in Miami. So
it's $25 a day for Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have to do that. I need access to my kids.
Douglas, I'm gonna hold your hand.
Just go in the app. Just go in the app and you can download it.
We are not gonna
not download, but you can pay for it.
We're leaving Friday.
Right.
Not Thursday from Miami, not Fort Lauderdale.
I knew you were going to be gone already, so I just
okay.
It took me a second to remember. Yeah.
I'll just keep her working. Loose neck until the Grim Reaper Doug shows up in LA. Ray J will be fine. Exactly.
Yeah. Ray
I hope he's fine.
Yeah.
Why do you like him so much, Doug?
It ain't him. It's just the whole circumstances.
And Tree.
Somebody comes on and tells you they got less than a year.
Hey, Tree.
And it's being reported. He's not joking. He's not anything. And you saying he's lying. Who lies about they got a short time on this earth?
It's being reported by who, Doug? Who was reporting it? Who was reporting it, Doug?
Go ahead, Tree.
Okay, Tree.
Yes, sir.
It's not that he's defending Ray J. He just doesn't follow Ray J's work. He just doesn't know what Ray J does every day.
I'm probably on social media more than you.
But you're not on that side of it.
You don't listen to Ray J then, because you would know why I said what I said about Ray J.
What I'm saying is things in the past that he's done or said that's been lies or whatever, I don't think they correlate.
Okay.
Talking trash about some girl you with compared to saying I'm going to die in the next 12 months?
That's not what he does.
With no smile on your face, with no punchline at the end? That doesn't make sense to me. That's fine. Y'all go ahead and y'all think that's something to jump on the man about. Go ahead. I don't agree. That's all.
The gun out.
I would like to dare I say, if you follow him, you'd understand.
Yeah, you wouldn't have all
I absolutely follow him just as much as you.
Okay, no.
Just as much as you.
You have not heard his work. You just haven't. No way.
Go ahead, Tree.
From Tiffany Poodle in Portland, she's excited for the cruise. Thank you for your donation. She's going to be in Miami on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, she has a reservation for a Michelin restaurant and going on some adventures.
So, Tiffany, have you ever been to Miami? Has she ever been to Miami? Did she say? She didn't say here. Post if you've been to Miami in general. So Tiffany is in Portland, Oregon.
And coming to hang out.
and coming all the way across the country to come and get on the boat with us, man.
You're gonna love
P1
Miami.
from day one.
You're going to love Miami. You're going to love Miami. You're going to love the cruise. Cruise 2026.
Miami expensive as shit, though.
Oh,
Damn.
Lord. Here we go.
I contemplated just our flight getting down there right before we supposed to get on the boat. I was like, I better not push
you don't
that.
want to do that.
Jeez.
Yeah, flights be getting pushed back and delayed. Our flight got canceled from the DR. It got canceled. and there was no weather, but the flight still got canceled.
Oh, yeah.
From Till Dog, thank you so much. I'm over Ray J like I'm over Kanye and Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
And Nikki's had the wool pulled from under her feet too. The rug pulled from under her feet. Good for her.
Not yet. She was going in on Jay-Z last night. Loose neck. Dude toupee lifted like a mattress on the on the back of a truck, not tied down properly.
It's a
Indeed.
horrible look.
Again, call me, whatever your name is. Call me. We can make some money off of this. The Gorilla Glue. There's all kind of
Man, but Gorilla Glue probably ain't good for your brain.
okay, but
You can't just be putting Gorilla Glue on your head, Tree.
Wait, but now
You don't think that'll seep down in your brain?
Oh my God, I could never represent you because you don't have any you do have vision, but me and you, I'm more wild with it. We wouldn't put the glue on his head. He could just be a spokesperson for the glue. It doesn't have to have anything to do with his head.
Okay, that's misrepresentation, though. That's false advertising.
It's not. They'll
But
still
anyway.
remember him for the. Just let me just call me.
Got it.
Love you, Arlie, but let me update your files. Okay, thank you, Osiris. Number 1, we aren't immigrants. Whew, we were captured. Number 2, immigrants moved to a better place. We built this.
Mhm.
Number 3, Shaboozey is in a black genre country.
Okay.
He owes the United States a thank you for the platform.
Okay.
Whew.
So immigrants moved to a better place. We built it. Exactly. Those are very, very factual statements. We aren't immigrants. We were captured.
And
Absolutely.
Is that U.S. supposed to be U.S. as in United States, or is that U.S. supposed to be us?
Oh, thank you, Ryan. He owes us a thank you for the platform because black genre country. Thank you, Ryan.
Exactly.
And it's funny how we trashed Beyonce for doing the country music, but we support Shaboozey as if
I don't know who Shaboozey is. First of all, let's back up. I've never heard of this
you do.
gentleman before.
Everybody on the corner getting tipsy or
Right,
something like
that's
that.
him.
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. You know that song.
That's not Shaboozey. Everybody
Yes,
in the club
it
getting
is.
tipsy.
No, wait a minute.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. That's not no Shaboozey.
Oh
That's
my
a
God,
rap
it's
song
the
that was up
same
20 years
lyrics.
ago.
Never mind.
So
We'll
you're saying
cover
it's
it.
a sample of the song I'm talking about from 20 years ago?
And when we talked about
So you
Beyonce's
just said
album,
that.
when we talked about Beyonce's album a while back, a lot of people said they weren't supporting it because it was country music. We had that debate on this show.
Julius, that's why until Douglas just said that, I didn't realize that's exactly what he did. Ryan.
Jaquan.
Shaboozey used Jaquan, and he did. So, Doug, the lyrics are everybody at the bar getting tipsy. And now that you say this, I guess the man stole.
You sampled it at the minimum.
There's no more creativity.
Right.
Music been around for. You got to be real. You got to be a real
There's
genius
nothing
to create
new
new
under the
stuff.
sun.
Right. Yep.
Oh, God. From Bussa. I had an afro and my mother cut a hole in my head. I picked up some hair to hide the patch and it fell off in Junior.
God damn.
Sorry, Bussa.
Man,
Bussa, I'm sorry.
Damn, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, Bussa.
Because I would have been clowning your ass for the next 3 years.
That's a tough one.
I'm
That's a
telling
tough
you.
one.
I just know me. I would have been clowning you. That's why I really couldn't get mad at people clowning me about my little issue. I just tried to avoid people.
He said he still shook up. We knew what you meant.
Yeah,
but thank you for the donation. We really
understood.
appreciate
And you know what? I
Thank you,
think it was springtime, man, when all of this
it.
went down.
God.
And I was wearing Scullies to school, man. toboggans, like our grandmother used to call it, a toboggan.
Toboggan.
I was wearing toboggans pulled down over my ears, everything, man.
Thank you.
Brother man!
Brother man in the building. Thank you, brother man. Yes!
Power to the people.
Peace, King.
Thank you for your donation. Hey, Doug, Ryan, Arlie, and Tree. What up, though? 50 mil to 100 mil isn't enough money if you don't put boundaries or limits on who and how much you're willing to help family, friends. Have a wonderful week.
Yeah. I went 2 years without telling people no if I knew them really well.
Oh,
I went
dear.
about 2 years. And then I realized that the money wasn't coming back. And then I had no problem telling people no.
But
To this day, I have no problem.
I don't loan people money anymore. Just
It doesn't come back.
I'm either giving it or I'm not, because you're not giving it. They don't.
And in the Bible, it says, don't loan anybody anything with your right hand and stick your left hand out waiting for it to come back. If you loan it to somebody, you're letting it go. Don't wait for it to come back.
That's not a loan. You're giving. It's give.
That's from the Bible, not from me. That's from
donation.
the Bible.
So you remember in what was it, The Bronx Tale, and the main character,
I
the
love
kid,
that
the boy,
movie.
Great movie.
he was
That
telling
nigga
the,
was driving backwards all the way to that bar.
he was telling the gangster guy, his mentor or whatever in the mafia, about this dude that owed him money, and every time you see the dude run away. You remember those clips?
Yep.
And the gangster guy was like, man, just look at that as you paid that guy to leave you alone for the rest of your life.
You never come back again.
And I kind of like adopted that. Like I'll if somebody says, man, I need $500, I'll say, hey, listen, I can give you 200. And then if they don't respond with that 200, they're never going to call me again. I don't have to worry about them again. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep. The money don't come back though.
The money don't come back for the most
come
part.
back.
That was a good movie. Now, I have watched every gangster movie there is.
Absolutely.
I haven't missed any of those. That was a really good movie.
My favorite movie of all time is
Goodfellas.
It's Goodfellas.
Yes. Marcus Harper, thank you so much. Stu's family, enjoy the cruise.
Appreciate
and
it,
Marcus.
Appreciate you, player.
What's SB?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Take plenty of pictures. Life is good.
It is.
It
We
is.
got to remind people on this call tonight that we got to make sure and take a ton of pictures, man, with the hashtag when we get back at the
Me
minimum.
and Ryan will be taking enough pictures.
And that's not something that Marcus just came up with. He has been a life is good kind of guy for decades.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, man, life is good. Life is good.
Is.
That's
Speak
his
it.
thing. Life is good. Appreciate you, Marcus.
Till Dog, thank you so much. There needs to be a Wheezy versus Tip versus battle.
That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Loose neck. Tree needs this vacation more. Exactly. Thank you.
Why Tree needed more than I needed? I need it too.
Have you ever dealt with you?
Okay, I was gonna say, have you ever dealt with you? That's what I was gonna say.
Shut up, Brian. Pharrell Scott, a little something for
You
Tree.
can tell me shut up, Tree, for me saying nothing. You can tell me shut up as much as you want. If that makes you feel good, please tell me to shut up. And I hadn't said a word. Please.
Okay.
Please.
Energy. What the hell did the Pharrell and the the
Clips.
What the hell did they have on?
I actually, my wife and I talked about it last night. And
Wait,
I
you
told them
talking
I
about at the
like their
Grammys?
outfits. Yes.
Okay, I didn't see it. Let me
They
go
were
and
like
see
dressed alike. I'll see if I can find a picture.
It was giving quartet, like blind boys of Alabama. Don't wear that. Thank you, Rel. A little something for Tree and Arlie's hair, looking simply sensational, ladies. Yes, because there is a game. There's some stuff going on that boat that I'm gonna participate in.
Oh, they got on like suede suits or something. You talking about the pink color?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's kind of different. Okay.
Yeah, it's giving what's the Sinatra, the Rat Pack, and maybe that's what they were going for.
We looks.
I don't want to look at that.
From what I watch on social media, it looks like bell bottoms coming back, man. Huh?
They've been back for a while. I have a pair of bell-bottom jeans that I recently
When was
got.
that we were wearing bell bottoms? Was it late 90s or early 2000s, like 2000 to 2005? Brother Man is back.
The brother man in the building.
The movies of our time: Porky's, Police Academy, Revenge of the Nerds, Cheech and Chong, Weird Science.
Absolutely, 100%, 100%. And Tree has seen none of these movies.
Well, so I tried to watch Police Academy and Cheech and Chong.
You just can't do it.
My attention.
Now, a lot of times when you try to go back and watch a movie that old, it's very dated, and you're looking at it from today's eyes, and you're like, this is whack. This is real lame. I've tried to do that several times, and I'm like,
all right, I got it. Clips, Pusha T and Malice, and Pharrell arrived in coordinated pink velvet Louis Vuitton suits. Don't forget, Pharrell is now working with Louis Vuitton when it comes to their clothes. So they were all dressed out in one of Pharrell's lines of clothes.
Yeah.
Well, Pharrell, the net.
Do you remember we were in the bell-bottom suits? I think it was late 90s, like 95 through like
it may have been
Men?
99. Yeah.
Men were wearing bell-bottom suits.
Absolutely.
In the 90s.
Absolutely. In Atlanta, they were.
Oh,
I remember having some bell-bottom pantsuits when I moved to Atlanta. So I'm thinking it was 97, 98-ish.
From Brian Hill, thank you so much. The bass line when the Tri-Lambs showed up at the games was epic. About to watch it again. What is that?
Classic.
Is that Animal House?
I can't remember, but I know. I kind of in my mind know what he's referring to.
Thank you, Big Hill. We appreciate you, player.
Exactly. Exactly, Rel, with his backpack, baby. I did a video last night and I talked about how I can't pack because I don't have a penis. People with penises know how to pack.
Well, I'm bringing a book bag and that's it.
Exactly. I knew it.
Now, Arlie threw a little wrench in my plans, my travel plans and packing because she said bring shoes or something.
Well, I don't know if it needs to be shoes, but there are dinner nights where they want you to have more, not formal clothes, but they want you to have something other than a tank top and some swim trunks.
From what I remember, and I've been on several cruises, that's like the last night. That's like the last night I think they do like a formal, well, it's not formal, but dress up type dinner.
I have 29 outfits, my stove and refrigerator. It's all coming.
I'm bringing 3 pair of drawers, 2 pairs of shorts. I'm going to get on the plane in a sweatsuit so I can kind of be comfortable on the plane and warm at the same time. 3-4 t-shirts and a Gilligan hat like Ryan got on to keep the sun off me.
I need my music. I need candles. I need my room to smell good. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Melvin Eccles.
Peace, Melvin. Thank you, man. We appreciate you, Melvin.
Jeff Fox, I saw you in the chat. Where's the party at? Where's the party at Thursday night? Don't Jeff Fox live in Miami?
What? That's what we need to do. We need to call our man Jeff Fox when we get down there Thursday evening.
We need to get with Jeff Thursday night. We need to get with Jeff Thursday night.
Jeff, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Doug, I don't know what made you think of that, Doug, but Jeff Fox is a great call for us to hang out with Thursday night. Good call, sir.
Thank you.
Really good call.
I came up with that on the spot.
Really good call, sir. Why wouldn't we hang out with Jeff when we get down there? We're hanging out with you, Jeff.
But Jeff, I don't want to go to like the real grimy places. Don't take me to Liberty City and no shit like that.
You don't want to go to the locals.
We
need to be on Ocean. We need to be on Ocean.
We want to be on Ocean Boulevard, but wherever you can take us. Like, give us the little hidden gems of Ocean Boulevard, but do not take me to Carroll City or Liberty City or no place like that.
Jeff gonna be at work. Okay,
we gotta make this boat the next morning.
From Loose Neck, Doug will be walking around the cruise with a coin dispenser paying folks.
I don't even know what that means. Loose
that
neck.
Sounds about right. He tight with it now.
Sometimes you be running out, Loose Neck.
Nah.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Thank you so much. You could never run out, Loose Neck.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
You can run up in here anytime. Griff, what's happening, family? Pay my dues. Looking forward to the trip. Praying for safe travels to Florida and safe travels on the boat.
Aggie Parkman.
See you this weekend, Griff.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
Still donating, even though you coming on that boat. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Griff.
Loose Neck. Bet Doug won't talk about me rolling my hip. Oh,
Cats
Y'all
shut the
know.
show down, man.
Prince.
They shut the
Ryan,
show
I-
down, man.
I thought-
Worldwide, huh?
It was
Did we talk about this at all?
no, we didn't.
You did mention it. You mentioned it earlier, Tree. You
I
mentioned it
tried
on.
to.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you were
So,
busy fussing.
a lot of people that listen to the shows after the live show ends, the feed ends, is posted all over the place on YouTube in particular. But YouTube took it off the air. It like took it off the platform because allegedly we're thinking back. It's because we played Prince music. You know, Prince didn't play about his music.
They don't mess around.
He
No
wanted
free
his
plays.
money.
No free
It-
plays.
It for sure is because the denial reason said this show is blocked by WMG Worldwide. That is the Warner Music Group.
From the dead.
Mm.
Or from the grave. That's the
You
way
don't
the
mess
saying
around.
goes. From the grave, Prince still watching his money.
You don't mess around with that money.
I got so many texts and emails. Where's the show at?
Where's the show?
at?
Where's the show? They were
Man.
blowing me up. Can't play the show, man. How come I can't play the show?
But you know what? I say Prince is watching his money from the grave is probably the companies, direct companies. You know,
Well, the
Prince always
the
felt like he was
estate.
stealing from them. They were stealing from him.
It's his estate because doesn't he own? I don't know, but
That's
I
right.
was just
That's right.
like,
Probably, you're probably
did.
right. Yeah.
We played a lot of it, and then you also disparaged his hip rolling
Come on
abilities.
now. You don't see no dude hit rolling the hips like that, Tree. Come on. Come on, son.
Griff, thank you. Another donation. What's happening, fam? He said he's paying his dues. Yep, my TV boob experience was Porky's. My first adult video watching experience was the great Vanessa, you know who, Del
The
Rio.
great Vanessa Del Rio.
A guy at school recorded it from satellite TV. Did
Hey,
y'all
man.
have to pay to watch
Doug,
it? Like,
Who was
No.
your first boob experience watching?
I said it earlier on what's it called? The movie was called Blaming on Rio. Oh no, that was my second.
Mm-hmm.
Was Blaming on it was either Blaming on Rio or it was Purple
Purple
Rain.
Rain. That's right. We
Uh-huh.
got the VCR. That was the first movie we watched, Prince's movie. It was Purple
Yeah.
Rain. And when she whipped that thing off the jump in Lake Minnetonka, we both was like, do we look? Do we hide our head? Do we cover our face?
Because our parents were sitting right next to us. So
Our
we
mama
were
never
embarrassed
moved
as
us.
shit. And our parents were
Right.
probably embarrassed too that they had their 10 and 7-year-old kids watching boobies.
I did like this.
Shit, I ain't doing shit. I was like this. This is look at my face.
She had a nice rack too. Boy, she had a nice
That's
rack.
see, this is what happens when you've never seen tits. My children saw tits and ass all the time. They weren't impressed by that kind of stuff. That you can't. That
Well,
you gotta-
we saw those things too. I've talked about how at any given time in our home somebody could be naked and it was no big thing. But to see someone outside of our homes stuff,
Yeah, that was
a big deal.
That was a big deal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you,
Till
Till
Dog.
Dog.
Till Dog, thank you so much. He remembers Kim Cattrall. Really? She was in Porky's and Police Academy. That was my first white girl crush long before Sex in the City.
First white girl crush. I don't know if I've had a crush. Oh, probably Wonder Woman was my first white girl crush.
Oh, she was beautiful.
Yeah.
Linda
What was her name?
Carter.
Linda.
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. Ooh,
She was a
boy,
hottie.
Wonder Woman was fine as shit back in 78,
I think dark
was a
hair.
76.
Yeah. Rel, 3 pair of
She's right.
drawers, 40.
He's right. He's
I
right.
said it
Yeah.
last night.
He's
That's what we're
right.
gonna do. That's what I'm going to do.
But that's not enough draws.
Oh,
That's
wait a
just
minute.
not enough draws.
I mean, for every day we're going to be gone.
Well, he's
course.
not counting the ones he has on when you're
Yeah.
en route.
I'm going to have a pair on Thursday.
But
I
what if
need
you
one for
miss
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4 pair of draws. You happy, Rail? I said 3 as opposed to 4.
So what about when we're on the deck having drinks and playing around and your drawers get sweaty and you put on a different player for dinner that night?
Okay.
Now you're gonna
I'm gonna
be
bring
drawers
5
deficient.
pairs of drawers. Are you happy, Ryan and Rail?
Hey man, just don't be drawers
Ryan
deficient.
Rel,
I'm
Don't
not
be
trying
drawers
to check a
deficient.
bag. Is the point?
Don't be
draw-
drawers deficient. Don't be drawers deficient.
God damn.
You need drawers, man. You need a proficient amount of drawers, man.
Worry about your drawers.
Y'all
Worry about
can't
your
wash
drawers.
your
You too, Rail.
underwear.
Worry about your drawers.
Earl
And
McDowell.
your allotment of draws.
Okay.
Bring more draws, Doug. The unexpected.
Yeah.
6 pair draws.
Thank you, everybody. This is a conversation. He can receive
You
y'all
gotta watch
better than
every
us.
word you say around here.
I know,
Y'all know
but-
what I meant.
You're going another one.
Friday draws. Oh my God.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
No, man.
Oh,
No,
please
man.
don't say that on the air.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
man.
God.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey,
And
man.
guess what? Guess what? With swimming trunks, hopefully it's warm enough to get into the pool.
It will be.
Swimming trunks, I don't need draws at all. So that's one
true.
extra day that I don't need draws.
Yeah. Well,
Matter
no.
of fact, I'm rewinding that. I'm taking 2 pair of draws. Because other times you're going to see me, I'm going to have on a bathing suit. Some swim trunks.
Oh, gosh.
Let's hurry up. From Randy Watson,
Walking on
240.
y'all
That's
ass.
how you gonna be walking if you got shit. You need to bring a washcloth
You're
after
gonna
you
have
poop so you can.
you
really
can have crust. You're gonna have crust in your drawers, man.
Not
Tree,
good,
they're going to have us linen. They're going to have linen in each of the rooms.
but not. Never mind. This is my way of living. I don't have to put that on you. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Yeah, we got to go.
Start my vacation. Randy Watson says, like George and Florence, Fred and Esther, Martin and Gina, Ryan, and Tree. I didn't start anything this morning. I was trying to.
Just because you say it, don't make it true. But Tree, I pray that God will bless your heart to be at
Yes.
peace.
Always.
Yep.
From
Awesome.
Bat Triple Flat. Oh, from Bat Mike 3333. Robert Saleh. Saleh is
Salah.
Islamic. Salah. Salah
Salah.
is a racism for the space. Robert Salah got a magic carpet and a
God
food.
damn.
Damn,
Why
Randy
would you
Watson.
read that? Why
Oh,
would
come
you read
on,
that?
Randy. There wasn't even no money on that one, Tree.
Jack coming in with some more. A little bit of.
They showed his family on a picture a couple of days ago, and they got 8 children. He and his wife have 8 children.
Des MCM. He owns a Chevron off Gresham.
God damn, man.
I can't.
Really? That's what
Yeah,
y'all
we
doing
go.
today?
I can't with y'all. I can't.
Damn.
Bird. This is correct. Nobody remembers Lamont and Baby I'm Back, where he television series.
Oh, I do remember the television
remember
series.
that.
Yeah.
This man, Surfer Boy 3000. Damn.
you.
I'm glad
Thank
you just found us. Tell 10 people.
Yeah,
Tell
please
10
your
people. Tell 100 people.
Thank you very much, Surfer Boy. 3,000.
There's
We
no
appreciate
reason
you.
for I don't know why we're stuck at 5,800 subscribers on YouTube, but y'all need to we got 50,000 views of the show at the last 28 days.
Have a very see, folks don't know about that military roll. You roll your stuff up real tight, slip it in there.
Adrian, the cruise is going to be off the chain.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I predicted
Stu's
I got
Cruise
college class, man.
2026.
11 years ago on my Facebook
My man
page.
Dundee coming.
Sydney Action Jackson.
You know
said-
Dundee, right? You know
Of course I
Dundee,
know
right?
Dundee, of
Okay.
course.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I used to drink
No.
beer with Dundee when y'all were busy doing
That's
other
the name
things.
of one of my.
Participation today. Do not log off. We have something to do.
Oh,
Bye,
yeah, yeah.
everybody.
Thank you, Tree.
peace and
Great job
blessings.
today, Tree.
All the super chatters, thank y'all very much for super chatting and blessing us with your blessings. Those blessings allow us to bless the platform to continue to bless others. So thank you, super chatters. Everybody in the chat that made comments, that created commentary
Thank
for us
y'all.
to talk about. Thank you guys very much for participating with the show. You guys bring content to the show. It is greatly appreciated.
Rocky
The
was
lovely
coming
Arlie
back.
Michelle.
Awesome.
Thank you, Arlie, for your contribution
Thank you,
today. We really appreciate it. I don't know what happened or how much sleep you lost last night, Tree, but you were very, very aggressive early. God bless your heart. Thank you for your contributions today. We really appreciate you, Tree. Give her a round of applause, girl. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you very
somebody
much.
says they got washing dryers on the cruise.
Well, if you only bring in one pair of drawers, you're going to need it, so I hope they do. And to you, Doug, I'm giving you an A+, man. Well done today, man. Really, really well done.
Yeah. Great
Outstanding job today, man. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. No huddle, no in the huddle with Johan this week. Hopefully we'll be back on next week when we get back from the cruise. So much stuff going on this week. We got to pick and choose our battles.
But we're going to be back Thursday. We are doing a show Thursday.
Definitely be doing the show on Thursday.
Probably need to end it a little bit earlier so we can get to the airport. Make sure we get to the airport in time.
And shouts out to the lovely Fly Girl. She sent me some stuff about a docu-series coming out on her uncle. Let's see if I can find that real quick before we get out of here today. Yes, it's called Peacock docu-series explores black quarterbacks, NFL legacy. You can watch the trailer. I'll post it for you guys on social media. I'll post it on the Stews group as well. The great Joe Gilliam will be
Jefferson Street Joe Gilliam.
He will be highlighted on that Peacock docu-series exploring black quarterbacks in the NFL. Thank you for that, Fly Girl. I will put it on the Stews chat on Facebook.
Is that the one narrated by Michael Vick? Is Vic doing the narration? I think that's it. Vic is doing the narration to some type of documentary about black quarterbacks. It's got to be the same one.
Right. Well, Joe Gilliam's performance allowed him to be in a couple of Sports Illustrated. Now he's one of these people that's going to be talked about in that docu-series on Peacock. So I'll make sure I post that on the Stews page so y'all know where it is. Shouts out to you, Fly Girl. We appreciate you. I already told y'all God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If y'all don't know me, need to find him and show him love. There's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. We'll see y'all on Thursday.
Peace.